This is Tom Grossi, and you're watching the PackReacts podcast. Let's go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the NFL Draft, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Packer live stream here with PackReacts, and we got PackerDiehards on here. I'm your co-host, Jeremy Hadler, off Mike, and we got PackerDiehards here with Hunter, Max, and Brett. Thank you guys for joining here. And tonight we kick it off here with the first overall pick, as we do with our NFL Draft as a year. And has been a tradition for me since I've been a freshman of streaming the draft. And the Bears, they still suck, and they're going to take Caleb Williams. That's my take here. How are we doing here, fellas?
Doing good.
Great. Bears still suck no matter what. That's all that matters.
Exactly.
Got the Woodson whiskey, and I guess apparently we're going to go after our next Charles Woodson.
Cheers.
There we
Happy
go.
draft
Hey.
night.
Cheers, guys. Happy draft night. Thanks for joining. We came up with this idea, I think, on stream, Brett, when you joined us for the
We did.
what do you call it, for our episode. So
Yeah,
really
the
happy to get
inception.
to fruition. And it's going to be an exciting night. Jeremy and I have been doing this for 3 seasons now, Jeremy, right? It started
3?
on Instagram Live, if you remember that.
Yeah. Instagram Live, my sophomore year, I did it. And then I think it was the Eric Stokes draft is when me and Mike started it. And then we've been doing this tradition since.
And it's the draft is always fun. I used to go with my dad to the draft in New York every year when it was in
Oh, really?
Yeah, not the first round. It was too difficult to get those tickets. But for the second round and third round on Friday night, it was super easy. You just went on this website, it's free, everything. So it was a really great experience. But obviously, since we've been doing this new approach of going around with the bandwagon of city to city, I've only made it once, actually, to the Philadelphia draft. Have any of you guys ever made it out to a draft in person?
Nope.
Not me, no.
I'd recommend it. Maybe next year we could do it in Green Bay.
Yeah, we're hoping.
I don't know if,
That would be awesome.
if you guys are planning on doing it, but maybe we could do this live next year. But
We brought it up a couple times, hoping that we might be able to do something like that, but
yeah,
we'll see.
that'd be
Absolutely.
cool. I'm planning on being there. If you do, you might want to book your hotel sooner rather than later because I'm sure they're gonna be crazy again. So
Yeah. Luckily, I got some family in Milwaukee. I might just make that
Oh, yeah?
trip.
okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
family in the area too. So
Yeah, they're within half an hour.
so that's probably what we'd end up doing to save something there, save time and money.
Yeah.
Because the rates are going to be ridiculous too.
No, I know. I was looking into it, and you can't do it for 365 days almost to book a hotel. So I don't think I could book yet, but hopefully at the end of this month, May 1st, everything should go online. I'm looking to do it that day because otherwise it's going to sell out real quick. So
Pick is in.
pick is in.
Here we
Pick
go.
is in.
So I think this pick has been in for
Thank God they didn't take the whole clock.
since they made that
Before-
trade with the Panthers.
Before we get into it, I found this interesting nugget. In the Super Bowl era, this is the Bears' first time ever having the number 1 pick overall. And the Packers have yet to ever hold a number 1 pick in the NFL draft. So 2 storied
that,
franchises, one breaks it, but here we go.
Let's keep that streak for us at least.
Exactly.
I don't see
And
it
it's-
happen unless we decide to trade up for it. That'll
I mean,
never
it's
happen.
honestly
either.
kind of funny though, because it's not like the Bears actually technically got the first pick too. I mean, they did, but it was from a trade.
Yeah.
It's official.
It's true.
Oh, this music.
You said the Packers never had a number 1 overall pick?
In the Super Bowl era.
Super Bowl, yeah, because we've had 2 and 57, 59, right?
Yeah, and like 45 when there was like
Yeah.
6 teams. I don't know if I don't know if I want to count that as
Back in the fantasy football draft
Yeah.
era.
in the 40s, World War II era, like that.
First
Um,
pick, Caleb Williams.
Williams, number 1 overall, which is not a surprise at all.
He's
Well,
long.
This guy's better, so that's all that matters. This guy is clearly better. Give me some Jordan Love out here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, and at least we're building a defense that's going to take care of him anyway, so we're not worried.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going to be running
I
scared.
still think the Bears really made a mistake with letting the Steelers get Russell Wilson. I think they should have grabbed that $1 million deal and let Caleb sit behind Russ for a year.
That would have been smart.
I mean, they did offer, what was it, like 3 or something huge, like many years ago when he was with Seattle.
Yeah, I remember that before Denver got him.
They
Yeah,
could have got him. Could have got him for nothing right now.
Yeah.
And then what if you get Russell Wilson, comeback tour? Then, man, that would have been. I mean, I don't see why he didn't get more, going after him. But
yeah.
I don't even want to check Bears Twitter right now.
Oh god, they're creaming themselves. Absolutely.
You know they were puckered up until he actually announced it. They were puckered up in case there was going to be a Drake May shock the world. Or something like that. They
would have lost their minds.
But
hilarious.
Mitchell Trubisky story all over again.
All of their mid-season tank for Caleb dreams came true, but their dreams of being a successful team and winning a Super Bowl, I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, like I said last week, that would have been so hilarious if it wouldn't have been Caleb Williams. I mean, can you imagine the madness on Twitter, or X, I should say?
Yeah.
The madness. It would have been so insane. It would have been hilarious.
Yeah. So much effort, so much time spent wanting this moment. They got it. Good for Bears fans, but
unfortunately for Caleb Williams, the Bears ruined quarterbacks. So
you should have just stopped it right there. Unfortunately, that's it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the counter to this is going to be whoever we pick, right? If we pick a DB, we pick the guy that's going to intercept his passes, right?
We pick the guy that's going to pick him off every time.
Yeah, we already got the safety
3-4 times a year.
We got one of the best corners in the league already to do it. I had another one in the mix. It's going to make it tough for him. See, here's the thing is the Bears loaded up on wide receivers, right? They're loading up on weapons for Caleb Williams to make it easier transition, unlike what they didn't do for Justin Fields, right?
Yeah.
So I think you don't ever want to make your team's picks and your team's decisions based on another rival in the division.
Yeah.
But when you look at our team needs and what our weakness was last year and the past couple of years, really, is those holes in the secondary. So
I mean,
I think it's a no-brainer, in my opinion, to pick a defensive back in the first round, especially with the talent pool available. The two guys from Alabama, Cooper. It's just
someone's going to be available.
Yeah, someone's going to be available, and then there's some safeties that'll drop into the second round if we want to add another depth piece to.
I'd be surprised if we picked a safety before pick 58.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I think it'd be a reach to get any of those guys, except for that Cooper could also play safety.
Exactly.
Well, yeah. I'm just talking straight up
right.
rather than.
I understand.
Yeah. All right. Well, Caleb Williams is off the marker. That's pick number 1 right. Now on to Washington.
Who would have guessed, man?
You want to pass?
What a shock to the world.
We got a special guest coming on here.
All right. Who we got?
Holy cow. She let you put him in Packers gear? No way.
She even dressed him.
Oh, yes. Congrats to the wife, right? She just had her pick. And
she's a Bears fan. So.
Bears fan.
Well, there you go. And you sneak him too that may be coming.
House divided, but he's wearing the right colors.
Absolutely.
Yeah. She did it just for the show tonight.
There you go.
That's good.
I'm sure the in-laws will be giving him lots of Bears gear.
Mm.
Yeah, he'll definitely be conflicted.
I got some check.
I told her it just matters who is good at the time of when he's like 7, 8 years old.
He's going to be a Packers fan.
I mean, if Jordan Love is 30 years old and ripping apart the league, he's probably going to be a Packers fan. But if Caleb Williams here is doing the same thing, it could be a toss-up.
I mean, if both teams renew the rivalry and they're both just going at each other left and right, it could be a toss up there.
Yeah. It'll come down to
What are you
success
laughing at,
in
Brett?
that formative year of 7 to 8 years old,
Yeah.
My buddy in chat. We got a few chatters in here. They're saying what's up.
Oh,
Shout out to Butternut Squash Cards.
That's
Best
my
day
best
of PackReacts.
That's my best
By
friend.
the way,
It's your
the
buddy.
Packers jersey already off him, so that's how that went.
Shout out Richard Drescher.
That's my grandpa. My grandpa.
Nice.
Shout out Gramps.
And then Pear Champ, that's my brother watching it with my second cousins who are huge Packer fans. So represented
Awesome.
there.
Sweet.
Cool.
And Ryan in chat, that's my buddy. He's always jealous of my beard, so he's got to let everybody know.
Oh, of course he is.
That's all. That's
Go.
all. Yeah. He's a Steelers fan, so he wasn't a big big on the addition of Russell Wilson, but I think it's coming around to it. We'll see.
Yeah. All right, we have pick
What's
number.
on the screen here?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, we can highlight. Sweet.
Yeah,
That's
just click
perfect.
on it.
Perfection. All
And for
right.
everyone who's watching right now, we have 87 viewers. At least we had 87 viewers at one point.
All right.
There we go.
Awesome.
If you'd like to come on stream, we're looking to get some guests on.
Yeah.
Please reach out to either Packers Diehards or us on DM, and we'll send you a link to get on. Obviously, we need people to behave, but we definitely want people to get on stream. So definitely, if you're interested, reach out. Don't have
Here
to.
comes the
It's not scary. We're all
I got-
welcome here. So
I'm calling Jane Daniels right here. Calling him right here. Give it to me.
He's already walking up.
2 for 2, baby.
Yeah.
One mock draft. Let's go.
Any watchers from Packers Diehards, DM us if you want to hop in the stream here for a little bit. You don't got to be a Packers fan. If your team just made a pick, go ahead and hop in and
You guys come
shout
chat.
out or give us your 2 cents on your pick.
Tell us how you're feeling.
2 for 2 on my mock draft. I will take it
all right,
here.
so no surprises yet.
Drake May, next pick. Here we go, is what I'm calling
The
it.
question is, did somebody trade up?
Unless-
Apparently the
I say
Patriots
unless
don't
there's a trade.
up. Yeah,
I don't see the
It'd have
Patriots.
to be,
I'm surprised there was no trade.
I mean,
before the trade.
I heard
saw
there's
reports
some-
saying that they already
Yeah.
locked in.
Yeah.
Somebody
I heard
already
that
locked
thing.
in.
Yeah, Patriots, because they won 3 first-round picks. Elliot Wolf does, a former Packer guy. I'm like, you're not getting a draft day movie trade. Heck no.
No.
Thank God we got Ron.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You can go-
seriously.
We got
Those are
the
pancakes. That's what
Yeah.
he needs.
Washington Commanders is the first big draft pick of Josh Harris, my old founder for Polo. That's the company I work for.
Really?
He's the owner, yeah. He's the owner of Commanders
And the Sixers and Devils, too.
and the Sixers. That's what, yeah.
Somehow, and yet I'm still disappointed with my team, and yet we suck in the postseason. That's what it's like being a Sixers fan. Of course,
That's
Celtics.
brutal.
Celtics, they had their shot. I mean, well, they did lose last night. They're still going to win.
obviously.
It's brutal.
What do you guys think of Jaden Daniels?
He's very mobile. Very mobile guy.
I think he's gonna be
I
all
mean,
right. I don't know if it's gonna translate very well in the league, honestly, if I'm being honest with it.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know if he's going to the best situation either.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I think he'll be successful, but not as successful as people would expect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I mean, he is a special player.
Yeah.
It could be.
He makes plays, right? He's a
makes plays.
playmaker. He makes things happen. It's a lot easier to do that in college. We'll see if it translates
Yeah.
to NFL. There's going to be a lot more pressure. Guys are a lot quicker.
Guys are a lot bigger, a
Um,
lot quicker. They hit you a lot harder.
And what he did in college is he took hits. Like he took
Yeah.
massive hits in college. So
Yeah.
if he continues to take massive hits in the NFL, I mean, you start to get in the danger zone. And
Yep.
if he can stay healthy, or he might get smart and start tucking that ball, run out
Yeah.
of bounds, or starting to throw that ball away. But I think he's dual threat. I don't know what the Washington Commanders got in for a game plan. I don't think their system's been that great
No.
for that type of QB. but
As long as they don't RG3 him.
That's true.
that's kind of what I was gonna get to, but I didn't want to put that bad juju on him, Luke.
I seriously hope they don't, because that would
Washington
be hell.
tore up RG3's knee. That was
Literally
terrible.
Jay Gruden.
Terrible.
I mean, they're comparing him literally on NFL Network, literally the next RG3, so perfectly right there.
At least, I mean,
hope
the
they
Commanders, everything there is pretty much gutted out from when RG3 was there.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, literally, they just got sold. So
True.
Yeah.
New young owner.
Pick is in.
Maybe there's a revolution in there.
I feel like the Chargers pick is going to be the determination of where it gets crazy of the madness. I feel like that's going to be the trade. Because I think the Cardinals are going to stay where they are with Marvin Harrison Jr. But like the Giants and the Vikings, they're going to try and trade up, and I feel like Chargers are going to trade down.
Yeah,
I could see it.
I mean, how many times on draft night has a top 5, maybe even have any of the first 10 picks really been traded?
Last year was massive
On draft day.
Yeah.
Now, I know they have been traded well before, but there's a lot of thought that goes into that. I mean, you got to
yeah. I mean, that's a massive move.
And I haven't heard of, other than the Patriots, just the report of that they were locking in and staying here. I haven't heard of any other teams itching to move out of the top 10 or still open to.
I'm sure the Chargers are going to stay there if the Cardinals don't pick Marvin Harrison Jr., which they're going to pick him. But I feel like there's only like 1 or 2 scenarios where the Chargers stay where they're at, honestly. Unless they just know a couple guys that they're just like, okay, there's no chance we're going to go back because we got to get one of these guys.
Yeah.
But
potentially.
But moving back from 5, you can get a lot from a pick like that.
Oh, I mean, what was it, the Bears before last year? Or what did they get with what's his name?
I don't remember.
Well, they got this pick.
Yeah.
Oh, the DJ Moore trade?
Yeah.
Yeah. They just,
I can't remember where they were, but it was
I think it
might have been 3 or something. It was up there. I don't know.
I think it was 3. It was between 3 and 5. I think it was.
Yeah.
It was somewhere
Yep.
between.
As expected.
Yeah. Alrighty.
It's gonna be May.
It definitely is.
Well, now it is for sure.
heard that.
Right. There's no gonna. It is. I don't know, man. Leading up to this, I just see Mitch Trubisky 2.0. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if it's the NC. I don't know.
He's got a rough road ahead of him in the first. With the Patriots here, that's not going to be easy to start.
Whole new situation. If he was getting drafted to Belichick, I would be like, you know what? Hey, they could be real good.
Even if he was just
Jeremy's happy about his 3.
You saw how that worked with Mac. He has to get drafted behind Brady to have a chance.
Hey, I'm perfect so far. Perfect of this mock draft so far. I got the first 3 picks right. Let's keep adding more. No trades unless the Packers make a trade. That's the only consideration. Let it keep going here.
All right. The difficulty is going to turn up here a little bit, Jeremy. All right.
Yeah.
1 through 3
start getting a little wild.
That was easy.
1, 2, 3 is pretty locked in.
1, 2, 3.
Come on,
It's like 10 billion people have
Come
a perfect
on.
bracket right now, right?
Hey, it's better than what I mean. This is the longest streak I'll say for me of like where I did not pick wrong. I'm locking it with Marvin Harrison Jr. right here of this pick. So
Yeah.
there
I
we
think that's
go.
a pretty safe bet.
That's a pretty. I mean,
Murray to
how
Harrison.
can
I'd
you
be
not?
shocked.
I mean,
Gonna
if
feed
it's not.
families. Only on
Yes.
double XP COD weekend, though. If you know, you know.
Yeah. Oh, there he had his jersey already too. That's crazy.
Who's this? Oh, is that his high school? Oh, yeah, Myers Park.
He's getting comparisons to Jordan Love. That's great.
Really?
Come
His
on.
comp's Jordan Love?
That's what NFL Network said. Come on.
Really?
Come on.
I don't know about
He
that.
doesn't really have the arm Jordan did coming out of college.
No. I mean, everybody knew Jordan had a cannon. It was just kind of
Raw.
fine-tuning it.
Jordan was really raw. Anybody denying that
Yeah.
wasn't paying attention
Yeah.
in 2020.
Yeah,
He
I mean,
was raw,
everybody
and
always said he was a
He
project,
was
but he
molded
was-
in Green Bay.
he had a
Yeah,
massive.
He was
cannon,
raw.
just needed to be
He was
molded.
raw through 5 games this year. I mean,
Which is why I never
comparatively.
understood. Like, I know that we needed a receiver, and people were upset about us not getting weapons for Aaron Rodgers. Whatever.
Yeah.
Never really did his whole career. I mean, I think the highest pick was Tay at 2 in the second round, right? But
Yeah.
I think
Like
people were. I think it was weird, and it was mostly Bears fans, so who gives a shit? But the whole dog on the pick, like as if he was supposed to start that year or whatever.
Right.
You know, Packers don't do that. They don't do that. They have a system, they have a program, they have a process. We don't draft QBs that immediately need impact unless somehow things go completely south or some crazy scenario happens where you'd have to. He was always a project pick to begin with. And Goot saw a guy that he wanted. He saw the potential, and he's like, I'm going to go get him before somebody else does. So I know that's hindsight take. I obviously wasn't the biggest fan of the pick right away, but I didn't dog on it.
I don't think anybody
because-
was, honestly.
Yeah, I don't
Because
think
everybody
anyone's
was in
really
that
the biggest
championship
fan.
mode where it's like, okay, man, we're in
Exactly.
championship right here. We got to pick
If you were a
something to
fan
bring
of the
us over
pick, you were
that.
a liar.
perspective.
I mean,
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
it's a
you may,
perspective.
someone may have been a fan of the prospect, but nobody was a fan of the pick where it was, just because of the fact that first round you're thinking, okay, we were at NFC Championship. Let's get someone to put us over, not let's think about 3 years later, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I will say, and I don't know if this just me getting like kind of, I'm not what's that called? I think the pick lit a fire under Rodgers and had his MVP year. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not saying he wouldn't have had a good year, but it almost felt like he kind of had a oh crap moment, like they're drafting my replacement.
Yeah, he's just
And
like,
he
I'll
just
show
goes
them.
off and has this amazing year.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I don't want to be
When
the guy
12
that
has a
says
fire
he doesn't
under his
have that,
ass.
but I believe that lit a fire under him and ultimately propelled us to the demise against the Bucks. But whatever, we don't got to talk about that.
Oh,
Pick is in.
yep. We all know who it is.
Oh yeah. About to go 4 for 4 and be happy for like quick hot second, and then get ready
go
to
4 for 4. He says.
do it.
This guy.
We're looking for here. We're looking to see how long the streak can last, which will not last very long.
I think you might be happy with 4.
I'm fine with that. Give me 4. We'll take it, even if it was the most obvious, easiest answers on a test. We'll take it still.
So what do you have going at 5?
5? Who did I think I had.
We should pull up our mocks.
You said
I got-
without any trades.
Yes, mine was without any trades in mine. I had Chargers taking a receiver here. I think it was Malik Neighbors I had.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, because I'm switching it back because I got Malik Neighbors for the Chargers, and then I got Rome Odunze
MHJ.
for the Giants. Yeah. Ooh, here we go.
You know what I will say? I think it's funny how kind of recently and like kind of like Kool-Aid McKinstry just came on the scene to be a potential pick for us. Like just the past week or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for a while he was never really
Never really on the radar.
The radar for mocks, the mock radar to us.
Yeah.
And then it's like now he's right up there with like Cooper as one of the top 2 guys I would want to get.
I think it's just because people are realizing that they could see him going in that 20 to 25 area. So I mean, it would just make a lot of sense, you know. Just
yeah,
with
and I
other
don't
teams'
know if
needs
it
and
was,
everything.
and I don't know if it was mocks early on where I thought he would have gone a little higher, because what I had noticed is a lot of offensive linemen moved into the first round over a few months. I don't know if that's team needs changing or through free agency or what, but yeah, he kind of.
I mean, that and testing and everything, people rising and falling.
Sure.
Maybe some just looking at their traits and seeing that Kool-Aid is like he's an outside corner and he would fit perfectly outside with Ja on the other side. You know, I mean, stuff like that, I'm sure, but it's hard to say, man. I mean, and I'm sure some of these places that run the draft boards and say this consensus all draft, whatever. I'm sure they have some insiders that talk to some of these scouts, and they're like, this guy, all these teams like this guy, and they move him up and all that stuff. I mean, hard to say what's going on in those rooms. Marvin Harrison Jr.
Part of me still feels like the Packers are going to do exactly what we're not expecting them to do. Like, we should go, cornerback or whatever, and they're just going to take offensive linemen.
I mean, honestly, offensive linemen wouldn't surprise me. I think what would surprise me is like defensive interior first round, something like that.
Yeah.
That would surprise me.
Edge would surprise me because I feel like there's
Edge
a
would
lot
surprise me
edge.
too.
Yeah.
There's depth at edge throughout the draft, so I think that would be very surprising. Unless it was like some guy, it's like, okay, this guy is like, he is prime to be a great player, but there's plenty of really good players in the draft this year.
Yeah.
I mean, every year there is, obviously, but
Especially
I don't
this
know,
one.
man. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's got to be a defensive back. I just feel like it just makes sense. But whenever
It's
it
gotta
makes
be.
sense, that's not what we do.
That's fair. Yeah.
This is
If
also
we
true.
were to draft McKinstry, we'd have McKinstry and McKinney lawyers,
Yes.
law
Yes.
firm.
When was the last
and
time they took
defensive
someone that you were like completely 100% expecting, like they're going to take this guy, and they did it? Can you
I
remember?
mean, to be fair, last year I was kind of saying that LVN just seems like he's the right guy that they would draft. I didn't pick him to be drafted, but I was just like,
yeah.
it just seems like he's going to be the person that they pick. But
Wasn't
besides that,
wasn't
Who was
Jair
the other?
Alexander highly mocked? He's like one of the most highly mocked
think
to the
maybe
Packers that
that
actually
might
ended
be-
up happening.
I'm
I think
not
that
sure.
might be
I
like
can't
the only
remember.
one.
I think I saw something.
I had HaHa going to the Packers.
Did you? I think I had mentioned a while back I did have the Eddie Lacy pick in the second round back in 2012.
Hmm.
I remember watching his highlights at Alabama, and I'm like, please. And it happened.
Yeah.
That's the only one I ever got right.
Yeah.
Derek could get a running back from Alabama tonight too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, unfortunately for mine, I had the Amari Rogers pick right and the Royce Newman pick right, and those have been
Dude.
bumps.
Dude,
I was right, but
That's brutal.
Yeah, I thought Amari
That-
Rogers would be that guy, but he ain't that guy. He
I mean,
ain't that
I kind of thought the same thing. I was like, man, he just seems like the guy that's going to break the stereotype of a small wide receiver not doing anything in the league. Clearly not.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right,
Because I was very excited about that pick. I was very excited about it.
So was I. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
I think should go
Chargers still on the
to the
clock.
bathroom here to see if he.
No, I wonder if they're feeding offers.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Chargers are picking.
Because
no
I'm trying to
trade.
think. I mean, they got
Dude.
Justin. They got, what's his name's not doing so good for him? That TCU kid. I forget his
Oh,
name.
Quinn Johnson.
Quentin. Yeah.
Oh,
Quentin
yeah.
Johnson.
He was drafted last year, I believe, too.
I could
Yes, he
could
was.
see Malik Neighbors here, but they might want to get
I'm sure they're
they might
fielding
want to get
calls.
some defensive
I'm sure
help.
they're fielding
I'm not
calls.
I
defensive help.
yeah.
I'm not sure.
I feel like it's feeling close, but then I'm trying to remember who's still.
I
left
bet
on that
I bet they
defensive-
take the pick here.
Who do they still have on the defensive side? I'm trying to think because then they get rid of.
Philly.
Okay.
He got hurt against us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was his MCL or something? Can't remember.
Yeah. It was like a non-contact injury because he literally just like fell and all.
He was
that.
running out. He was running out chasing Jordan. I'm pretty sure, or it might have been
Yeah.
on a bull rush. I can't remember, but yeah, he went down. It was.
I thought it was on a
ugly.
bull
Ooh.
rush, but
You never
Either
wish
way.
that against anybody.
Yeah, and then they still got
maybe
Derwin James,
Ndamukong
too.
Suh, but that's a different
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
Or if you're a
That guy's an
Viking
asshole.
fan,
That's
Yeah.
true. Or if you're a Vikings fan, you wish
never
everybody
forget
gets
that
hurt.
Anthony Barr bullshit.
Ridiculous. Putting that in
Sure.
the paper.
Come
That's
on.
embarrassing.
They even put that in like the highlight video, I think, for
Yeah.
for
For the all decade shit.
yeah, for the decade thing. I was like, all right, that's you Viking fans deal with that.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
For any of our viewers, I don't know if you guys think we have this banners I've been working on over here.
I like that. I noticed that.
So the
Awesome.
ticker on the bottom of the picks, and any of the main news that comes up, we'll put on this top banner. So
Perfect.
Nice.
keeping
Nice.
track of the news here. So the Chargers will be picking at 5, and the Giants will probably be picking a quarterback at 6.
I don't know.
Do we hear JJ McCarthy maybe?
Or we got some.
I'm hoping he drops to the Vikings.
I want him to go to the Vikings. Let's be real here.
Everyone I keep going around with just tells me like JJ McCarthy is like going to be so great if he goes to the Minnesota Vikings. Knowing
saw
that,
that,
it's just not.
I mean, you have Justin Jefferson. That's great, but
Yeah,
and Hawkinson, I guess. But
But for how long?
exactly.
True. I mean, if they're asked, they might trade him away just for. I mean, I don't know.
They still
Who
haven't.
knows?
They still haven't continued talks with JJ.
No.
So
No.
I think
Luke
he
got
wants to
enough
see what's happening
clear.
with the quarterback situation.
I think so too. I think
Penix
his
is
whole
rising.
thing was
Penix
I
is
don't want to
rising.
sign anything if I don't know who's under center. I
Pick
mean,
it in. Let's go.
When I saw that notification come through on my phone that said Penix Jr. is rising, I was like, you knew what you were doing when you sent that. Like seriously, people. I was like, are you kidding me? Like,
I get that
that's-
background, Mike.
Yeah, maybe just to take the video. I mean,
I got it. I'll get it.
Cool. It'd be very interesting with the Giants if they took a quarterback. I did hear rumors that the Falcons might take a quarterback, but that would make no sense to me.
Nah, they're going for Dallas Turner.
That's what I'm thinking. Dallas Turner would be it. Because they reported like Michael Penix Jr. to the Falcons. I'm like, why would you do that if you signed Kirk Cousins to a day contract? Like,
Yeah,
it's
that
not
makes
even
no
worth
sense.
it. Even if you try to like sit the quarterback behind for so many years, it's still not worth it because you'd rather just fix the defense and you got Kirk Cousins for 4 years.
Yeah.
What do you think their guys' punishment's going to be?
I don't know. I thought we would have had the punishment already with this draft because now I don't know what's it going to be.
Yeah, they just didn't get it in time, is what I heard.
Because I kept hearing like the first round they might strip him to
Ooh,
that,
they're
but
happy.
That would be severe.
yeah, I'm trying. Well, they did the Dolphins, but that was because of the Brady and like with I can't remember the guy, head coach Sean Payton's. They tried to do with them. They got the first round pick stripped.
Yeah, was that Bounty Gate?
No, that was with the Saints. This one was like just I think last year or two.
Okay, gotcha. When you said Sean Payton, that's what I was thinking of Bounty Gate. But
Yeah. Because it was that. And then I heard rumors, which I don't think is possible, where the Falcons would lose their first round pick and would go to the Minnesota Vikings, which I've never heard of that in my life. I've never heard of that.
Manufactured by a Vikings fan for sure.
Joe Alt.
Joe Alt.
Really?
Ooh.
Yep. Got Justin some protection, I figured.
Honestly, that's smart.
That was the only other route if they didn't give
him more
weapon.
time. That's a good pick.
All right. I had him go to the Titans. So perfect mock is over. I'll take the four wins. I'll take the
Hey,
four now.
I said it'd be 4.
4. I'll take it. We'll take the 4. I
Hey.
don't think a receiver.
I mean, you can score this like a test and see how many you get correct out of 32.
I'm doing that. I mean, when the trade happens, I'm making my new decision and see if I get it right. If I get it right, I count it.
Okay.
If I don't, it's wrong. That's how I
Sure,
decide.
sure.
Solid. That's
Do
can't
we,
go wrong with this pick at all.
No, you can't.
Do we want to go
He's gonna be
through
an all-pro.
our any of our mocks and kind of we got some time still before it gets to our pick. And first, I should ask this question: does anybody legit think we're going to trade up?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think
I think
so.
we're trading back if anything.
Yeah. So
I think the
I've-
talent pool for what we need and what we want is backloaded in the first
Yeah.
round.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So unless it's a guy that Goot really wants,
Yeah, if it's a guy that Goot's like, okay, this is our number one guy. He's here. He might not be here
Mike's
5
got
picks from
something
now.
to say.
Yeah.
I do. You have a second?
Go
Absolutely.
Jeremy's gonna love this.
What is it?
Breaking news, guys.
What is the breaking news?
All right, let me share my screen here.
Who
Sorry.
made did someone make a trade?
No, even better than that.
What? What's even
Uh-oh.
better than the trade?
Tom Grossi. Last year on
Tommy.
draft night, he announced his 30 for 30. This year, 5 countries, 7 stadiums, 10 days.
Ooh.
Great
Ooh.
stuff. Stay tuned.
Ooh. That's gonna be awesome.
Congrats to Tom.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Tom's the
Dude,
dude.
he's
man.
the
So
goat,
Tom's
man.
okay with us sharing.
He's the GOAT.
He is.
That's insane.
Everybody should aspire to be Tom Grossi. He's awesome.
5 countries
yeah.
in 10 days.
That's wild.
Wow.
Dude, he's like that.
It's just crazy. He's such a
Yeah.
regular dude, and he's just doing so much, and he's doing so much good. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
He's great.
It's so cool. Yeah, more people need to be like him. That's for
Yep.
sure.
Definitely.
That's impressive, man.
It really
I wonder
is.
what the countries are. Brazil,
I know.
I feel
Mexico,
like Germany. I feel like that would be
Brazil,
fun.
Mexico, Germany, UK,
Yeah, UK.
Yeah.
or Canada. I don't know.
I don't know Canada.
Canada, Mexico. That's the easiest two you can go to. I don't know. I'm
That's
trying
gonna
to
be a
think.
haul, man. Oh,
Oh,
there- I
England.
think he's
I'm just trying to. In 10 days, you got to do like.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Yeah.
he? Oh, he's announcing him. Okay. So London,
London,
Tottenham, of course.
Munich.
Germany.
Germany.
Oh.
2 for 2. I'm pulling
Spain.
Germany.
Good.
Oh, Spain. Okay, 2 for 3.
Here we go. Keep it going.
Well,
What we got?
I mean, where one of them's got to be at the end.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
did we already do
Ooh.
the? They already do the 2. I think we missed it when I was talking.
I think we might have missed it.
No. Oh, Giants picks in.
What do you think?
I'm gonna stick with my mock draft. What I have? I'm gonna go
Brazil.
wide receiver here. Yeah. Oh, Mexico City. That's true.
It didn't look like JJ got a call, so
And Brazil.
JJ gets the call.
Yeah.
That would be.
Brazil,
Oh, yeah.
Mexico, or the other 2.
Obviously.
Okay.
We knew he was gonna go to Brazil. I mean, come on.
Oh, for sure.
Ah,
You knew that was happening.
Why do these guys look like they're 12 years old?
Dude, I often do that when I start to see players' ages, and it's like mine, and like a lot of them are younger than me now. I'm like, jeez.
Dude, that sucks. I mean, that's
Dude,
hitting me
guys
pretty
my
hard
age
now.
are retiring from the NFL.
Turning 30 this year. And it's like, fuck, man. They
Running backs
35.
retiring at my
they're
age,
too old to
bro.
play. I'm like, oh, good kick me off the
Neighbors.
team this year.
Neighbors to New York.
We didn't miss a
Giants.
pick either.
Get Danny Dimes another weapon.
I'm saying
him
wide
to-
receiver. Telling you, give me the wide receiver here.
Why does that just sound like
Oh,
a
it's gotta be,
Giants pick?
Quarterback.
LSU wide receiver. Oh, Odell.
Oh yeah, Odell there.
Oh, yeah.
But he did. Wow.
Okay, so I will have my positions right so far, but namers, no names right. So still alive here of 6 picks in a row. Wait, no, excuse me, no, never mind, because I had the Chargers position wrong. So new streak we're starting, new streak.
All right, fellas, I'll be back. I gotta go take care of some
All
business.
right, sounds good.
All right. All right. So there we go. Malik Neighbors.
Titans. I don't know if I ever really.
I think it's offensive line for them. I mean, they got Mr. Mayo, the guy who likes drinking mayo in his coffee for some reason. I don't know why. The guy.
I know Joe Alt was on the high on their list, but he's
Yeah.
obviously gone now. So I can see a JC Latham.
Yeah.
Latham here.
I can see JC Latham or Olu Fashinau from Penn State.
Yeah.
I
I think those
offensive
are the
line.
top 2 right now.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if Denver is going to make a trade up with someone here to try and jump the Vikings to get JJ McCarthy. I feel
They
like
could.
I'm wondering who's going to be the team that like trades.
Lacey.
I'm trying to remember because I feel like one of these teams is going to do it, but I don't know.
Now, Queasy with Minnesota's GM, he's not afraid to do that.
No,
So
no.
if they feel the fire or that, if say McCarthy is on their radar,
yeah,
and they feel that it's getting hot, they might pull the trigger too and move up. I don't know if they'll have. I don't know if they would have to.
yeah.
But if there's, I don't know.
I'm just wondering. I mean, I think
Just
it's going to be that. I mean, the Bears are I feel like it's gonna be the Bears or the Falcons. I mean, no, not the Falcons. I think it's gonna be the Bears that are gonna trade back. I could see I don't see the Jets moving because I think they're gonna take offensive weapon.
Right. With MHJ and Neighbors out of the mix, I can see the Bears trading back and getting more picks.
Yeah, because
or if J.C. Latham or one of those top O linemen are there, they get another guy to help protect Caleb Williams.
Yeah, I mean the only one left is I can't remember what's Rome. The only wide receiver left is Rome.
Dunes. Yeah, I think Atlanta's either going to go for him or Dallas Turner though.
Yeah,
Atlanta might steal him before.
I think Dallas Turner
would go defense.
I think Dallas Turner would go Atlanta. I mean, for the Bears, I could see him take defense if they don't trade with Jared Verse, the edge from FSU.
Yeah. Now the Jets traded Wilson last week.
Yeah.
They might snag McCarthy before Minnesota.
That's what I'm saying.
Sit behind Rodgers.
I mean,
so does Minnesota look to do a deal with our in-division rival with the Bears?
I feel
ahead of that. I think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
After the Falcons pick.
I think so too.
Because the Bears are probably going to want to know what they do first.
Yeah. I mean, the only other team I could see, which I don't think will happen, is the Rams trade up because Stafford's getting very old and you need a quarterback coming up soon too.
True. Or the Raiders.
I don't know if the Raiders, because I thought they would take a quarterback, but
the Saints.
Saints too. I'm with the Saints there too. It's literally like from Minnesota, Denver, Vegas, and Saints. What I've
noticed in recent mocks and is that the whole Penix train has kind of come to a real slow, and he's probably going to drop. And I think it's going to be whatever team allows him to drop to them. I think the teams are going to want to move up and try and take a guy like McCarthy.
Yeah.
Or they settle and take a mid-round guy like Milton. But you want those to be teams that already are established at QB and don't really need to have a guy to start right away.
Yeah.
Like the Saints. The Saints could wait, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. These next couple picks, we could get our first trade and then could get live real quick.
All right.
Pick is in for the Titans.
All right, I'm still sticking with O-line. I feel like that's a position they got to address. They got really nothing, but it's Tennessee Titans. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I'm sure Aaron would just absolutely love that if they moved up and took a quarterback.
Light some fire. Light some another fire of MVP seasons.
Let some fire under that Achilles.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Took Luke off for now, and he comes back on. If anyone sees him in the bottom, just let me know and get them on.
Okay. He'll probably be waving like this, guys.
Don't forget about me.
So you guys have
be
odds
during our
on
pick too.
Rodgers' season? Is he gonna make it a whole season? Is he gonna have a Rodgers comeback season? What's it gonna be?
I was there for week 1 last year. I was there to watch the game.
Yeah.
So
you were there?
Oh
yeah, I was there. Yeah, I had my son 65%. That's all. And,
Nice.
I didn't even make it 0.65% was my joke after. I was making 6.5. I didn't make it 0.65%.
You couldn't see the decimal. It was real small on the side.
Yeah. You should have had your marker and made a big ass dot there, and then corrected it and see if you get on TV.
0.065.
Photoshop it.
Yeah, Photoshop it.
All right, so the pick is in on pick 7.
Yep.
No, I think he'll play a full healthy season. The thing about Rodgers is he's pretty good at coming back from injury, and he rarely has a double injury.
Yeah.
I know he's getting to that age, but I feel like he
still makes everyone around him better.
And yeah, I don't see anything. I think he plays a full season this year. And I already placed my bets. I think the Jets take the division just because it's kind of sleep right there in the AFC East right now. But
you're not giving the Dolphins a chance?
No, Dolphins they're overrated. They're not that
I
great.
think
I
The
think they had a
Dolphins I think they're
unicorn year.
trending down, honestly. I mean, they can't
Yeah.
play outside of Miami, it seems like. I mean,
Right.
No.
you're in a
Maybe.
division that has cold weather games and you can't play in the cold, you're not going to have a good time.
Exactly.
Speaking of division with cold weather games, the Bears are going to have a dome, and Lambeau Field is going to be the only stadium. Well, technically, it was only Lambeau and Soldier Field for however long, but still,
No, it's still pathetic.
man.
Yeah.
Maybe it helps us. Maybe because
Yeah.
maybe the other three teams just get so acclimated.
Gives
Another
us
team like the
advantage.
Bears, because I feel like the Packers Bears rivalry has always been about that
Yeah.
ground run.
Well, look at the NFC Championship game, in 2010. I mean,
Exactly.
that game, it was cold. It was that fight it out game, low scoring defensive battle, and that's what you think of. And that was like quintessential Packers Bears game. And then of course you had Cutler stubbing his toe and leaving the game.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess we just got to dominate every year, so it's always played at Lambeau, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do we got here, Roger?
All right, I'm calling.
Latham.
Ooh.
There you go. Your first
You had it right, Brett.
spoiler alert.
I just, you know what? I thought I actually originally mocked Joe Alt
I had-
there,
I
and
had
so
Joe
him
also.
not being there, I'm like, okay, they're gonna go JC. So it was kind of obvious, but not really.
Yeah.
But the great pick for them. Get the young guy some protection.
He's a
They
man.
just paid a defensive guy, didn't they?
Jeffrey Simmons.
Did they pay him?
I think it was him. He's the defensive
I
tackle
always-
for them.
Yeah.
He's the Mississippi State kid. I think that was him. JC Latham.
The
that
thing
guy's in
is,
there. Yeah.
they don't have Derrick Henry anymore.
Yeah. That's a problem. So they're going to probably take a running back in this second round. I feel like maybe Jonathan Brooks or somebody.
I can see something like that definitely in the second round for them because I mean they're loading up on offensive line protection for Levis, but that protection isn't going to mean nothing if you don't have a threat around in the run game.
Exactly.
But
All right. Atlanta. Now this gets interesting. I mean, it's going to be Dallas Turner most likely, but then again, I don't know. So I feel like one of these teams is going to trade very soon. I'd be shocked if I see it go to Minnesota, Denver, Vegas, and no one trades between those three.
wow, Falcons waste no time.
Pick is in already?
Pick is in already.
Dallas Turner.
I like that.
I'm calling it. Hey, keep the draft moving quick and fast. That's what we like.
Here's the thing. If it's Dallas Turner, the Bears stay and they take Odunze or something.
Yes.
If the Falcons decide to take Romeo, if I'm the Bears, I feed some offers because there are teams that would want to trade up for JJ as we were talking. I think.
Yeah.
I feel like JJ is one of those guys that I feel like there's teams that might be like like an oh shit moment. Oh crap, we better get up and get him. But he's also a guy that probably should be like a late first round pick. But I think needs change things, and that's what the landscape of draft night always comes down to.
Mm-hmm. Because a team I could see trade up soon, but not for a quarterback is Philadelphia. I could see them trade up soon, or even like Seattle. They're always like trading for some reason. The first round pick, they always either trade up or trade down for some reason. Like that could be a spot for someone to trade up.
Question for you. Let me know if the answer is no, but I was curious. Think you can do the background where you put your logo on the left side and then our logo on the right side? Easily?
What about it?
So like you see how the background, like the logo hidden behind the what do you call it, our faces?
You want me to switch them or move them out? You say?
Just move them to the corner, like the side.
Oh yeah, I got
On
you.
the side you have your logo, and then on the yellow side we have our logo. And then maybe we can get rid of the sign in the back. That'd be cool.
Yep.
Yeah, It's a lot of work. Don't worry about it.
Will it change when people come back in? Probably,
That's the only
but
problem.
Yeah.
at least for now, it'll make sense.
If it's easy enough. If not, then don't worry about it. Oh, the Falcons selected too.
I don't even. I'm way. I'm behind on them. They're still talking to the Tennessee guy. They didn't even say pick is in for the Falcons. On stinking Xfinity stream. Thank you, college. Not great. Ugh.
Oh, 20 pounds, man.
Those kids look like they're having a blast.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, perfect. Look at that.
Oh, there we go.
That looks good.
Really expecting to get a QB.
I mean, that's.
I figured they'd at least give Kirk a year or two before they try to.
This is what I'm saying. That's what I'm
We'll
saying.
see.
Like, I don't. That's why I'm like confused. Of why would you take the quarterback if you just sign Kirk Cousins and then you can get. I don't know. I mean, I understand if you want to set a guy behind, but like, I feel like with this pick, it's not worth it.
Michael Penix. Wow.
Well, that guy.
Wow.
Wow, that's
Wow. Everybody's shocked.
holy sh.
An
Holy
old
cow.
QB, too. He's like a year younger than me.
Wow.
That takes you back to like Carson Wentz. It was
Yeah.
like 30 when he got drafted.
Dude.
He was super old. That is shocking.
Wow. That's shocking.
Sent him behind Kirk for a bit.
Interesting.
Oh, you probably thought the Vikings were going to take him. What about this? What if they trade him right away to the Vikings? Like what do they do in the NBA?
No, I don't think it'd be like an
I don't
NBA
think they
thing.
ever did that. Did they ever do that?
No, I don't think they ever have done
When
it.
did they
Like,
ever do that?
not in the NFL. I know NBA they do it all the time, but like they never do it here. I don't think.
I don't know if that's allowed in the NFL. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Eli Manning. Eli Manning did.
Was Eli drafted by somebody?
Yeah, he was drafted by the Chargers, and then they traded to the Giants for.
Oh,
Brandon
you know what? It
Whedon.
has happened in the NFL, hasn't it?
They switched Phil Rivers, I think, and
Yeah, Brandon Whedon was old. That was it.
So here's the question then. What's the incentive of drafting someone to trade them versus just trading the pick?
I think they do it. I think they wanted Eli, but obviously Eli didn't want to go to San Diego, and he was going to put a stop to it.
Yeah, I
don't
guess
really
maybe.
The NBA reason why it happens so often in the NBA.
I guess
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
it's well, the thing with the NBA is players in positions, shooting guard, forwards, they're so interchangeable when it comes to team needs and where they go, especially in the G League and whatnot. So I can understand how easy it is to do in the NBA versus NFL. I feel like in the NFL, it's just like every first round pick is just way too vital to just make the pick, then trade it. Like, I think it's a rare occasion, like you're talking about, like Eli.
Yeah.
The
My
the
drink's
oldest
empty.
first round pick in NFL history was Brandon Whedon. That's who we were thinking of. He's 28 when he got drafted.
Didn't that guy play for the Cowboys?
Yeah.
Okay.
He played he got drafted by the Browns, played for the Cowboys, Texans, Titans, Texans again.
Okay. I thought I remember he was in he started a playoff game for the Cowboys or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, he would have. He was with the Cowboys 14-15. So if Romo got hurt or something.
So I remember it was like, I forget, because as a kid, because I'm like right near the Eagle fans, and I remember it was like Eagles, Cowboys. I think it was like a Week 17 game to determine who won the division. I think that's when we didn't play. I think that's when it was, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
sounds right.
Yeah. Oh, the Bears pick is in.
So the NFC North had 2 new quarterbacks this year because we got the Bears, and we got the Jets, and we got Minnesota Vikings at number 12. So the Vikings didn't even have to move up.
Yeah. I mean, the Broncos could trade.
With the Bears pick is in, so that's a trade with the Jets.
Yeah, I know. You never know. I mean, Bears, it'd be funny if they take a quarterback here, but we all know that won't happen. Knowing the Bears. It'd be funny. Just for the memes. Just for the memes, we would love it.
It'd be fun if they did something stupid, but
yeah.
If they grab Dallas Turner right here, I'm gonna be so pissed.
I feel like it's him or Jared Verse. Let's see. They're not gonna get. No way they take. I mean, Bowers, I think, will go to the Jets, if anything. That would be my closest take. Yeah. I mean, there's only Minnesota, Denver, Vegas, and Saints. Here comes the pick. Alrighty, here we go.
wow.
Oh, there you go. Oh, here we got another weapon.
Man. Oh, Dunes, huh?
I thought I had a feeling.
New York trades it to Minnesota.
He did. Wait.
Guess what?
Game of 1?
JJ McCarthy, baby.
Denver's trying to get up.
The Jets must not,
Trying to get up.
or unless the Vikings said, "Hey, we're gonna go for somebody else," and the Jets are like, "All right, we'll get JJ a pick later if you give us something."
Why would they pick JJ though? I mean, I don't think Rodgers is 1 year and done.
The Jets got to get someone after Rodgers now, don't you think? Maybe they go later, like Joe Milton. They might do someone later, like Joe Milton or Jordan Travis or something.
I hate to say it, but this has been a good draft for the Bears. This could be a Houston Texans draft for the.
This could be their.
I know. I don't.
This could be their Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith type of deal.
Good thing there's no Emmitt Smith in this draft.
Yeah, maybe in the 3rd round. That's where you get running backs.
Jonathan Brooks.
What was so Minnesota is trading over the Jets?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Minnesota's got the pick right now. Let's see. Someone, I think Ian just reported what they got.
Okay. I want to look into that.
They're assuming it's for JJ.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Okay, so it was Jets got 11th, 129th overall, 157th overall for the 10 and 203.
Okay, so a 6th. So a pick swap, a 4th and a 5th for a 6th. Wow. That's actually good to move one spot back.
Yeah.
That's a win for the Jets.
The
That's a great trade back.
Mike, is it fine if I bring our one guest on now?
Go for it.
Okay, I gotta send him.
Luke's
it's Luke.
Is that your guess?
It's me.
That's our guess. Okay.
It makes the logo look even better, right?
There we go.
Real.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, nope. You can see the drool spot. Oops. I'm the one who puts our baby to sleep every night, so I had to go do that.
What do you think the Vikings go for here, Luke? They
I
traded
don't know,
up, so
man.
it's somebody they want to get before the Jets.
It's got to be
I mean,
McCarthy.
to trade up one spot.
I don't know. It'd be too funny. I think it's gonna
Maybe
be,
Joe
but
Douglas is like, we're going to take J.J. McCarthy unless you give us something. You can
I
have him.
mean, according to
one spot?
according to some people, Joe Douglas is a mastermind. So
One
Yeah.
spot?
Come
What does
back-
Queasy want? I don't know.
I don't know. It would almost surprise me if it's JJ McCarthy because like trading up one spot. I mean, I can't imagine the Jets were actually going to do that unless they wanted Aaron Rodgers to mold a young quarterback.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like the Jets know that that's what pissed him off in Green Bay, so they wouldn't want to do that to him.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I was thinking, I think the Jets could have either played the card of, we're going to get JJ, or,
Yeah.
we'll get a guy like Joe Milton or Jordan Travis in the mid rounds and have him
Yeah.
sit behind Rodgers and see if he can become something.
Hey,
JJ McCarthy, I think, is a player, a QB that is going to be like in a system now. Like Minnesota needs a QB now.
Yeah. When the Falcons made their pick, I heard you guys talking, and all I wanted to say was, Penix is rising.
You said that earlier today. You're like, I know what they're doing.
I think that more appropriate one is Penix has risen.
Penix has risen.
You could say Falcons fans are erect.
All right, Brett. All right.
Okay. The memes for them, it's just
The formal
glorious.
definition, guys. Chill.
They have a glorious erect quarterback.
I keep seeing Detroit off to the right, and I'm like, are they picking next? Oh no, that's just where the draft
No,
is.
they're like they're at 29. They get to have.
They
fun
do
later.
have two. Okay, or no, not two. They have one. Never mind.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be hilarious if Detroit draft or traded out of the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Oh, you know what? I didn't even
The city
think
would be
about
so
that
mad.
because of the host city.
The
All
city
of their
would be
fans
so-
there.
That would be so.
That'd be
I didn't
hilarious.
even think about it, but that would be something.
That'd be
that
such a
would be
Lions
something.
thing.
We got a few more comments too from folks. Another year of destroying Bears. This time with Caleb Williams, says Sports Talk. Move that pick 5 so we can see Jeremy.
Oh, that's my mom.
Aaron would force a trade if they took a QB. True. No, he would.
Nick. Whedon.
Welcome, Nick. Hey, if you want to join, let us know, man. I know he was one of our guests that we would potentially have on. I don't know if he's still planning on it, but
Oh wait, we have your Jack's here.
Jack's here. There we go.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here. I'm
Here we
here.
go. Sorry. I
Here.
didn't see it.
Welcome,
Stream
Jack.
it.
Welcome.
Pretty good.
Welcome. Yeah, I got 2 screens up. I got you guys, I got the draft, and I got the Sixers.
Are we
Nah.
losing badly?
Nope, it's a tie, 66-66. Never mind, we just took the lead.
Ooh.
Well, we can't hold leads. That's a problem.
charging the
Well,
laptop.
this whole
All right.
series has been close, but
Yeah.
I'm very happy that something interesting has happened in this draft because I was starting to fall asleep.
You kept saying it on our show this week, Jack. You wanted chaos, and so
And
far
it didn't
it's not much
happen.
chaos. It didn't. You didn't get, but we haven't got much chaos. I mean, that's crazy for the Vikings trade up, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense though because you got to
Mhm.
think about the Broncos and Raiders would also be in play for McCarthy.
That's
That's
true.
a good point. How many offers were the Jets fielding? We don't know.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
The Vikings
I mean,
could have moved up one spot because they were afraid
Yeah.
another team could have.
I don't think
That's
they
a
gave
good
that
point.
much. I think it was a good trade for the Vikings.
Yeah.
It was a good
I mean,
trade for the Jets.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think they could have got more. You don't think they could have got more than that?
No.
Move one
it's
spot.
possible, but
They got an
I mean, also
extra
think
pick.
about the Pats were fielding offers a ton, and the
Yeah.
Cardinals and the Chargers. Even the Chargers took a while to pick. They were also candidates to trade back. So
Oh yeah, they were definitely fielding calls.
They sat for
sure.
a while.
Yeah,
They
the
did.
Jets
Exactly.
probably weren't getting a ton of calls because, frankly, everyone expected. I mean, even I expected the Vikings or even the Giants that they took a QB to move up one or two spots for the Vikings to trade all the way up. But I mean, this is a big win for the Vikings. I mean, they needed a QB, and not having to give up 2 or 3 firsts for it is huge.
Yeah,
True.
And you keep your star receiver happy.
That's also
Yeah.
true.
Well, at least for now.
Yeah, that's got to be
For
the top
now,
priority.
depending
I
on
mean,
how
We'll see how that goes during the season, but
it's a great situation for him. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you have
He's going in a
best
good
receiver in
situation
the
for sure.
game. You got a young
one of the best tight ends in the league.
Mm-hmm. Solid O-line, great head coach, good D coordinator.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a big win for the Vikings, and this NFC North is gonna be a bloodbath.
It should be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, it will be. It'll be a division that'll get a lot more attention.
A lot of young talent. A lot of young
Yes.
talent.
Yes, for sure.
Definitely.
it kind of brings you back to that younger Rodgers, Stafford, Cutler days.
Yeah.
You can even throw Favre in there for like that one season, but hey.
For that one season,
Yeah.
and then what they have Tavares Jackson and a couple other guys.
That's crazy. No defensive player selected, by the way.
It's
Yeah.
pretty wild.
Corners are falling, which is good for y'all. The corners
Yeah,
are,
it's good for.
corners are falling.
It's
So far.
You know what we
good so
want?
far right now. See how long that lasts, but
So I know what Jeremy's dream corner is. Are y'all the same with Cooper DeJean, or do you want someone different? Who do you
I
think is the best
am.
corner?
I would say so if it's a corner, but I would like a tackle. I really think we could beef up this offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
the thing is, I
Tackle
think
wouldn't be bad.
we're very good at finding tackles.
There
in
it is,
third and
J.J.
fourth rounds.
McCarthy.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
There it is. But I agree. But Packers haven't had a stalwart first round pick on the line in a long time.
Yeah.
Bulaga.
Was it
Iowa.
Bulaga or was it
Iowa.
what was
Hi,
his name?
Bulaga.
Derek Sherrard? Is that the last
Iowa.
one?
What was that?
Derek Sherrard was the last first round pick.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
This is
Yeah,
exactly why we
it.
don't
You're right.
pick first round offensive linemen. We
It
can,
is.
we
J.J.
consistently
McCarthy.
see. I don't get this. We consistently hit in the third, fourth,
Yeah.
fifth rounds. Why would we
Yeah, there's-
stray from what
There's
we're?
I
certain
think-
positions the Packers cannot draft outside of like the third round. I mean,
Yeah, we don't have
running
like
back.
a glaring hole in the line where we need to get a
Yeah,
stud.
we really need depth. I
First
mean, that's the
round.
main thing, really. I mean,
Yes,
so it's not like
depth.
we necessarily
Third,
need
third,
to find
third
like
through
this
fifth,
all-pro
every
guy
time.
in the first round.
Corner
But-
too.
I think
Yeah.
it's. I think defensive back, whether it's, I mean, Cooper, he can play safety. He can play anywhere on that defensive backfield. So it's like I think he's the ideal fit if you're looking at that. But I don't know. McKinstry's also pretty solid.
Yeah.
He's a good
Yeah.
player.
Mitchell.
He'd be a stud.
Mitchell, yeah. But he'll probably, I think he'll go very soon, maybe to Denver, but like, I don't know.
Probably.
Your team might trade up, Jack, soon.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
we're
you mean-
always candidates to trade up. We always have people
Especially
thinking
the
we're going to
Eagles.
trade up.
I mean, how he does his job, he finds a way.
Paid AJ.
He did. I mean, congrats to you
Yeah.
guys on that.
Paid AJ
That's good.
before CD got paid by Dallas or JJ.
Yeah.
So
Do it
those
first,
those
yeah.
contracts are going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, for the best receiver, my projection to be 5-year 150. That would be my guess. At least 5 years 150. It's going to be the guaranteed money though. The
Yeah.
guaranteed
Yeah.
money is going to be the huge factor.
Exactly.
Just made his McCarthy look like Zach Wilson's little brother.
A little bit.
But I
Like,
hope
literally.
he's not Zach Wilson, little brother. Oh, Maxie. Okay. If he is like Zach Wilson's little brother, he'll be fine. But if he's good, it's going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure.
All right. Jets, I mean, I feel like offensive
Yeah,
weapons.
pick is in.
Rodgers.
Pick is in. It's got to be a tackle or something. I mean,
Yeah.
they want
I mean,
Rodgers clean.
Yeah.
I would
mean,
that's what I had in my draft.
they got Tyron Smith too. They signed him, but
Yeah.
he's getting old.
Yeah, I think they want to make. I'm guessing they just want to make sure they have some actual like really good depth, not
Yes.
necessarily. Not necessarily. Like I say, you have this really good offensive line, but one guy goes down and you throw in this really mediocre guy. I mean, if
You
you
always
have a
need
couple
more.
guys you can throw in, especially when you have Aaron Rodgers back there and you want to keep him healthy, especially what happened last year, you
Yeah.
can't afford to have that happen again.
No.
I had them going Troy Fanatu in my mock draft, but there are so many tackles in this draft. It's such a deep
Oh,
class. It's been a really
There's a lot of really good ones.
Yeah.
You really couldn't go wrong really in the first round of tackles right now.
Mhm.
At least it doesn't seem like it this year.
No.
So, question for you guys on JJ McCarthy. Think he plays this season, or you think? Oh man,
Sam Darnold.
I feel like he will play the season. It might be mid-season though. I feel like they might kind of like, I don't know, like kind of work him into it. Maybe, I don't know. I guess maybe we'll see. I wouldn't either. I think it's smart not to, but
I got a Viking fan that wants to wants to express himself.
Oh,
I want to hear this.
I'm the unbiased party here, so I'm just gonna sit here and listen. Let's go have fun with this one.
I'm interested to see what he picks. It was so funny because right before they trade up, he was like, "I hope we don't fucking trade up," and they did. He's like, "Fuck."
I mean, it's good security. So I mean, think about it. The Raiders jumped you, or the Broncos jumped you.
Right?
How bad of a situation? And Penix was gone.
You avoided that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Who would have thought Penix went to Atlanta? That's a story.
Not me.
I wouldn't have expected that. Was
not me.
Yeah,
No, that was a
definitely a
shock.
surprise.
What do we got?
Yeah, add him in.
That was about as shocking as when the Packers traded up for Love, honestly.
See, I
They go
thought Penix would go to
OT,
the
get some-
Vikings if all the QBs were gone. They'd go
Yeah.
defense and Penix.
Yeah.
That's what, yeah.
The Jets get Aaron Rodgers some protection. They got the Penn State guy.
Oh,
So they did. Yeah, found it.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. You had it right.
Only one of the three guys that
There you go.
last name starts with F and ends with U.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fashionoa, Falga.
And there's somebody else. I can't remember.
Like those
About
Jet
time.
fans on the TV when they show it, acting
they're
like
like,
they know who that is.
Oh, okay, cool. Sweet.
I think they're just happy it's no lineman, man. I think they're just happy it's no lineman,
I
and
think you
not
gotta
a
be like-
receiver.
They weren't ecstatic, but yeah.
Oh, you know,
Like-
Aaron Rodgers is very happy with that pick right now.
That's probably someone who's like jumping up and down happy right now.
Oh yeah, dude. If it comes out that he tore his other Achilles jumping out of excitement of this,
Damn.
What is this?
I can't. Honestly, I'm very excited to see him play again this year. It kind of hurt my soul to not see Aaron Rodgers playing this
It
year.
did. It felt like he was retired, honestly.
Yeah, it kind of
You know,
sucked.
like
actually,
he leaves the Packers and then he just not playing next year. It felt like he retired, and that's what
Yeah.
happened. But it's
Yeah.
going to be a whole new, different NFL this year having that guy back in the league, and it's
Oh,
good for
yeah.
everyone, I think.
I'm very excited to see a bunch of Aaron Rodgers highlights this year.
If he does hurt himself at home,
Unfortunately,
he's going to be stuck at home because he has no service to get in contact with 911.
Where we'll see Jordan Love on the Jets in like a decade or so.
Exactly. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
It's got to be
something like
15
that.
years.
He's gonna
Yeah.
win a Super. He's gonna win a
Process.
Super Bowl for y'all, and then he'll go to the Jets or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, it's
You just
usually
need to
about 15 years starting, and then he gets traded to the Jets. That's what
Yes.
happens.
Ooh, pick is in for the Broncos.
it's only a matter of time before Aaron Rodgers sends some dick pics to somebody that didn't ask for it.
Whoa!
Hey.
Yo,
Oh,
that's crazy.
Okay, we're
There
getting.
you go. Is this the Vikings fan?
How many drinks have you had?
This has to be.
No, it's the Broncos.
What's
There
up,
he
boys?
is.
No.
All right,
But
this
why
is
is that
Mike.
going?
This is the Vikes fan. He's
Oh
gonna.
boy,
Yeah.
let's hear it.
Yeah, you got the floor, bro. It's all you.
Yeah.
Also, I'm an Eagles fan. I'm not your rival.
Oof.
Kind of.
I mean,
Kind of.
that was a tough pick to watch. I'm not gonna lie. My worst case scenario was we draft JJ McCarthy, but it's better than trading up for him and giving up a bunch of first rounders. That was my fear.
Yeah.
Is them trading next year's first rounder and 23 to go get him. I don't even know what the compensation was. Once again, the Falcons just being stupid, making terrible decisions, ruined my day. I wanted
Right?
Of course.
But you know what?
Shocker.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. As an Iowa fan, I got to see McCarthy once or twice. I wasn't super impressed with what I saw, so I don't know how that translates to the NFL, but we'll see.
What do you think Justin Jefferson thinks?
I don't know, man. I feel like he hasn't signed that extension for a reason. He was waiting to see who we got. I think he
Right.
wanted somebody that can sling it, and I don't know if McCarthy's the answer there. I don't know.
You think he'll wait for some? He gets a little bit of practice with the guy and gets a
Maybe.
feel for him.
I mean, I think that I think he wants to be on the team, but I think he wants to win more than anything. I think money to him isn't quite as important.
He's gonna get the money either way.
Yeah, he's no Stephon Diggs, right? He's not a diva. He's here to win. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, we got plenty of time to extend him, but
as a Packer fan, I think I speak for Luke and Brett too, is we've always respected Jefferson a lot.
Yeah.
He's just, such a good guy, and like he's so talented.
Yeah, I think the Vikings have a history of receivers who they're really good, but they were kind of assholes, right? You got, You got Moss, you got Diggs. Thielen talked a lot of smack too. But
he had his moments,
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm not super happy with it, but I don't. Do you guys know what the compensation was to move up one?
Yeah, you traded. You gave up a 4th and a 5th for a 6th with the pick swap. So you gave
nothing crazy.
Yeah, nothing crazy, but we don't have a day 2 pick this year. Already.
So you're very thin.
So very thin this year, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I don't know. You guys are, I think, in a little bit better spot than us, but
hey, and who knows?
Bears are loading up.
Maybe he'll flip that switch and be a stud.
Another quarterback, right? Let's watch him ruin.
Unfortunately for Caleb Williams, but
guy.
Exactly.
I feel bad.
We can all agree on that. Exactly.
Yeah, that's something we can all agree on for sure.
Well, thanks, Mike. Appreciate you, man. Good
Take
luck.
care. See ya.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
Skull.
Don't do that.
Might be the first Vikings game who isn't static.
Don't do that, man.
Get that out of here now.
None of that, Max.
At least you didn't talk about Aaron Jones.
I did more of like a little nod.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah, that's good.
That would have been.
What'd you say?
I said at least you didn't talk about Aaron Jones. That would have hurt me a little bit.
I liked when Aaron Jones was on y'all's team.
It
awesome.
just hurts.
It does.
Yeah, but he did his daily dose of cooking the Cowboys, which was always great for me to watch.
He was the bane of the Cowboys, and now he's with the Vikings. And it sucks.
I wouldn't mind watching him slice them up again, even if it's in purple and gold. I will.
It doesn't matter. I still want the Cowboys to get their asses handed. So
I mean, I think we all root for him to have a good year. 15 games of a good year,
healthy.
For
sure.
I mean, they can lose all of their games, but he can still play well. That's cool.
Now that the quarterback's not much of a.
Yeah. I'm just worried that they're going to overuse him and he's going to get hurt because he was never overused in Green Bay.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say he's injury prone because he's not really necessarily injury prone. He had a rough year last year. But
he's just a small guy that gets thrown around a little bit.
If he gets 300 carries, he's going to be really banged up, I think. He's not going to get I know he's not going to get 300 carries, but I'm just saying, like, if they try to do that to him,
he won't last. Oh, my gosh.
I don't know. Broncos. I feel like this pick has been in for 15 minutes.
They got to get their advertisements going.
Yeah. What was Anthony said it was going to be Penix, or what was it, Knicks?
Knicks in the second round for Denver Broncos.
Denver? Okay.
Oh, I did know Bo was a big Bronco. Yeah, this is Bo Nix for sure.
I would think. It's kind of a reach, but they need a QB.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't know, man.
Draft
They're not going to roll with Zach Wilson and just all in on him.
Oh, there's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't go all in with Zach Wilson. He's the backup. Let's be real.
Someone.
Why are these people looking so bad in these giant hats? Like, this is cringe. Like, that's like a 7-year-old guy. 2 of them.
Who is it?
Bo. So I think it was a Broncos fan page. They had posted a picture when they showed Zach Wilson getting the number 10, and they were all pissed because they're like, "Well, then what number is Bo Nix gonna get?" Because they knew they were gonna get him.
Bo Nix.
Now it's official.
It is Bo Nix.
Now it's official. The most quarterbacks ever taken in the first round.
Jack, you should have betted on. What was the bet you had with Anthony? Was if he gets taken the second round, he goes run like jumps in a pond or something.
Yeah. Well, I didn't think you'd go in the first round at 12. I don't think anyone thought that.
That's 6, right? 6.
Yeah, half this quarterback, half this draft has been quarterbacks. 6 out of 12.
Yeah, 6 out of 12.
A lot of really, really good players are dropping pretty far right now because all these quarterbacks are going. I love it. It's looking great for
trade ups.
It's looking great for the second half of this first round for a lot of these teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be a gap now, though. Then I mean, you got all these QBs going off the rip, and then like the Miltons and Travises and those guys are 4th, 5th round, maybe 4th, 5th round.
Has the defensive player gone? No, right? It's been receiver,
Offensive Offensive line.
quarterback, and offensive line.
Dude, yeah, wow.
Yeah, no defense. It's crazy.
That's
There's
gotta
no
be a
defense in the
nugget.
first 13.
That's got to
That's
be a
pretty
nugget.
wild.
Yeah.
It has
No
to be. 'Cause
defensive player in 12.
when was the last time
picks?
that's happened?
I don't know. That's
Was it
weird.
like seven picks was the longest streak of offensive players?
I think it was.
Probably.
Bonus
Crushed
looks
it with
so excited to
5
be
over.
drafted by the Broncos.
Jeremy, do you want a score update?
Yeah. What's the score update for the Sixers?
98-85 Sixers.
I'm still not going. I hope so until that buzzer beat.
I know they've started to seize control though in this third quarter.
Who's doing pretty good though for the
Campaign.
Really?
Yeah. I told you the role players were going to step up at home.
What has Buddy Hield done?
Buddy Hield, he's been Embiid's been great, obviously.
Okay. I
Here,
mean,
I can get you. I'm pretty sure Payne has double digits right now. Off the bench.
that's good.
My good buddy. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh,
Sixers had 43 points in the third quarter.
woo, that's better.
Embiid has 35 on 12 of 17, 4 of 6 from 3.
Sheesh.
Tyrese Maxey, 21. Campaign, 11 off the bench, 4 of 7, 3 of 4 from 3. So Embiid is 35 on pace for a 40 with over 60% shooting.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, he literally said it. He said, we're going to win this series. You didn't think he was going to come out shooting?
Well, yeah. I mean, I would like Buddy Hield to be stepping up a bit more. I mean, I saw it was like 2 shots I think I saw earlier, but like still, I would like him to get involved or like make some shots. Then I feel a little bit. I think I saw
Campaign
earlier.
stepped up.
Well, yeah, Campaign stepped up. I would like Hield since we traded for him and he's supposed to be like our 3-point guy. He's supposed to be.
No, I get that. But hey,
Yeah.
whoever steps up, steps up. It has to be someone.
I'll take that. I mean, I'll take that.
Wow.
Is anybody in foul trouble with like in either the Sixers or the Knicks?
Well, the Embiid had 3 early. He was
Okay.
it was getting chippy early. He got a flagrant very early in the game. It was getting chippy very early.
Still
They
no
were
defense.
arguing, and they kind of woke up the beast, and he's been shooting the lights out ever since.
Well, I mean,
Raiders pick is in.
Still
Do
no
the Raiders
defense.
go O-line here? They have to go O-line,
Brock
right?
Bowers.
I did not.
really?
It's how?
That's crazy.
Dude, I had him going to the Colts. I was so close.
Wow.
You were close. I thought he was going to go more likely to that. I thought you were going to be right, Jack. Oh, that's weird.
This means the Eagles are going to take an O-lineman. They're not going to take a corner. They're going to take an O-lineman, even though we need defense.
Saints are reportedly listening to trade offers.
One of those teams was the Eagles that they were talking to.
I mean, you did your trade with C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
That was a great trade. And then we let him go, realized that was a mistake, and then brought him back.
I don't even know how.
Patrick's got a full leg sleeve.
Nice.
So we got not all at once, but 159 viewers in this stream so far tonight.
Woo!
Nice.
Awesome.
Love it.
Most we've ever gotten. We'll take that.
Congratulations.
Time for
Love
us
it.
to have 14,000.
Get some
Well, we don't need to talk about that.
Yeah, we don't.
after that.
We're good. We're good.
The top
We're
streams, I
proud of
think,
ourselves already.
For what do you call it? Pat McAfee was like 350,000, and
Well, that's
Tom
Pat
Brady-
McAfee.
Come on.
Little by little. Little by
Jeez.
little.
Everybody say a prayer for my buddy who's an Atlanta Falcons fan. he's like Atlanta's dead.
Hey, y'all got the Braves, though. Y'all got the Braves, so.
Yeah.
Apparently, Raheem Morris really liked them, and that's why they picked
I
him.
forgot Raheem is. That's right.
Yeah.
Me too.
He came from the
I totally
Bucks.
forgot about that.
That's right.
Yeah. Wait.
I think it could be like a Jordan Love pick. You let him sit for a little bit and then take over. I mean, Kirk Cousins not your long-term answer. I think it could make sense. It's just high. It's high to take that.
You're talking about letting him sit. He's gonna be 30 before he sees that field, bro.
Well,
That was the biggest thing. I'm like, if you're gonna take QB, go like
You got to take him young then. If
When
you're
did
going to let him
Rodgers-
sit.
You go young, yeah.
Age
I
was
mean,
Rodgers when he started.
Because
He was
hell,
like
Jordan
25.
Love is younger than some of these quarterbacks going. I
Yeah.
mean,
Rogers,
and he sat 3 years
he's-
already.
Rodgers was 21.
25.
When
When he started?
when he started, when he got drafted, he was 21, 22.
Yeah.
25 when he's
Yeah.
he sat 40.
25.
Might have been 24.
3 years. 3 years he sat, so probably 24-ish.
Okay.
Just like Jordan Love.
He was
Yeah.
born in October, so he probably started the year 24.
And why is that?
Okay.
Because of COVID, you think that these guys are older?
Well, I think some of them are fifth-year players.
I think
because
we've
of
been seeing
the
some
year.
of the
Yeah.
effects of that.
Yeah,
past
there's
couple
some of
years.
that bleeding in here for sure.
But
It'll
like we
correct
know the
itself here
case
soon,
with
but-
what's his name that we just talked in the. What were we just talking about, Max? Brandon Whedon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
Brandon Whedon.
I mean, that was a while back pre-COVID. So.
Yeah.
he didn't like that. Lil Max didn't like that.
Little
No, he
Max
does not like
Jr.
Brandon Whedon.
He doesn't like Brandon
Whedon's
Whedon.
an asshole.
Wait, why? Wait, why?
Have you seen the guy?
No, Brandon Whedon? No, I have not.
Oh, we were talking. Oh, you weren't here earlier. Sorry,
we talked about it earlier.
He
He's the
didn't-
oldest first round.
We were talking
draft
about the
pick in
oldest
NFL history.
first round pick.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
He was, what was it, Max? 27? 20,
28.
28, I thought you said.
28?
is crazy.
Brandon
Yeah.
That's crazy
Whedon.
getting drafted at 28.
Yeah. And
That's
Penix is
wild.
26.
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's just wild.
You're
to
younger
me.
than me, which is insane.
Still surprising how we don't have a trade yet. I feel like we would have a trade with the
Philly's
Sixers.
22 there, Jack. What
Yeah,
are you what are
yeah.
you thinking after these picks have been made?
I mean, it's really interesting because if just off of this, I feel like a lot of corners are going to be open. So really, it's going to be based on fit.
There are a
And-
lot that are still there now. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah.
I
I
mean, you have.
mean,
Go ahead.
I'll go for it. No, you go for it.
No, I say. I mean, you have Terrion Arnold, you have Cooper DeJean, you have Kenyon Mitchell. I mean, you have
Cool.
three
Kool-Aid.
studs right there.
Yeah.
Who are going to be on the board? I mean, Kool-Aid McKinstry's still there, so it's going
Yeah.
to be a lot of options open. Now, I do
It's like,
think.
I'm a homer.
Mhm.
I'm a
I think-
homer, so I think TJ Tampa's got to be a first round pick. But
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, based
They're
on what I did in my
far off
mock
in this
draft,
card.
Jacksonville went corner, Steelers
Yeah.
went corner, Eagles went corner. So
Yeah. There's
Yeah,
gonna be
give-
there's,
yeah,
it's gonna be like
realistically,
last year's wide receiver class where they just it hits a
When the
point and
first
then
one
they just
gets
start falling
taken,
and going.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
go.
First one gets taken, it's just gonna go
Domino
bam, bam,
effect.
bam.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What was-
That's what happened
100%.
last year with the wide receivers.
Mhm.
I think that's going to
Maybe
happen
same
with
with
the
corners.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. I mean,
This
just
is a good
happened with the
corner class.
QBs, kind of.
That's a good
Yeah.
comparison. I like
Yeah.
that. a
That
lot,
could be the
actually.
only way you see if the Packers trading up is if something happens here
Like
or the next
if we trade up, the only way I could see it is
True.
if it's for Arnold because he's something special. I think
I tweeted that earlier. I said I got a feeling that we trade up with Tyrion Arnold.
because like DeJean, he's great, but Arnold is a different level, I believe.
Arnold
They
is who I
start
have
to
as my
go.
quarterback one.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
CB1. If
Oh, he's
we trade
CB1
up, it's got to be
for
for
sure.
him.
For
There's
sure.
also who is it? Mitchell from Toledo, I believe, too. You could have him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's good.
Kenyon Mitchell.
Yeah.
He's a
Kenyon
stud.
Mitchell.
Yeah, that's who I had. That's who I had the Eagles taking. But I also
Yeah.
know Devonta Smith was heavily vouching for Terrion Arnold.
I saw.
Oh,
Yeah, I
sure.
saw that on.
He'd be great there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
there's a
that-
record set for attendance in Detroit. 275,000 fans are in attendance. Tonight.
Wow.
Prior
That's
to that
wild.
was Nashville with 200,000 fans. So it's possible that, almost more than about 45% more fans in Detroit. So what a show!
Wow.
What a show! Can't give any shame to the Lions fans for not showing up tonight. So.
True. I want to say Saints go defense here. You got Dallas
I feel like
Turner
that's
on.
I feel like that's a
still on the
Saints thing
board.
to do.
How do you not?
That is. Well, who they get? They got Chase Young this offseason, and Cameron Jordan too. I mean, you could invest in it, but
Jordan's getting old.
Dallas Turner would be
that's what I was
great.
thinking.
Dallas Turner's such a value pick right here.
He would
If
be
they
the
don't
perfect
go.
replacement for Cam Jordan in a couple years.
But the thing is, they also need O-line help, so I feel like they're
Yeah.
going to go O-line.
Didn't they extend Jordan
Who-
too? If I'm
I think
correct.
so.
Yeah,
I think they did.
that's what I'm
Uh,
wondering.
I think it's Turner or an O-lineman, 100%.
Yeah,
I think you're probably spot on with that.
I think it's interior mostly. If it's gonna be pick is in. Yeah, I think it's interior if it's offensive line though. That's my take, but I mean,
Or
I can,
Latu.
There's a
Latu.
good there's a
Lot
good
to,
portion
yeah.
of these offensive tackles in this draft that can do everything. So I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if someone was labeled as a tackle, but they could just do everything and move inside if they really need to.
yeah. Edge hasn't even gone much, so you could start with Edge here to the Saints, but that could also affect a couple other teams too down here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah, it's going to be interesting once these defensive players start going because I feel like it's going to, as someone stated, start a domino effect here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Apparently, if I'm reading this that Adam Schefter posted, apparently Sean Payton was going to pick Patrick Mahomes in 2017 at the 11th overall pick. Of course, the Chiefs traded up with the Bills at 10 to pick him up, but apparently Payton feels as strongly about Bo Nix as he did Mahomes in 2017. That's it.
Wow.
I don't know
That
about
would be awful.
You're already making comparisons.
well.
Oh, bro.
There's no comparison to Patrick Mahomes. Stop it.
You can't just like you can't. Don't make that comparison. You're setting the guy for failure, dude. Come on,
Oh yeah.
just don't do that.
That's why I hate what and what I think Caleb Williams' comp was Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was that and Patrick Mahomes a bit too.
Yeah, it's like I get looking at his game and saying, okay, he kind of plays like this, but comparing them is just the worst thing you can do.
I hate comps. Yeah,
I mean, they had that. Was it
Compare
a
for,
Joe
lot of
Burrow.
speculation.
I remember when they had Josh Rosen compared to Aaron Rodgers. I was like,
Oh
what
yeah,
the heck
I
is
remember that
this?
too.
That was because he was a Cali kid playing in SoCal. Like
Yeah,
there was no
that's it.
other
That's
like
literally it.
the arm talent was not the same. It was
No.
Some of the
Josh
stuff is
Allen's
just
closer
absolutely
to that.
ridiculous.
true.
Yeah.
Josh Allen's
Yeah.
way closer to that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what the Saints pick is.
What was Patrick Mahomes' comp when he was in the draft? I don't remember.
Luaga, O-line. Nice call, Jack.
It was O-line. Okay.
Luaga's gonzo.
I said that. Who did I? I'm trying to think. I think I had.
It was O-line.
Oh no. Oh.
Keeping the streak going.
Hey, we're keeping it rolling here.
Still offense, dude. That is crazy. 15
Through
picks.
14. That's
Well, through
crazy.
14, yeah.
Colts,
That's
the Colts are
crazy.
going to go defense. Let's be real. It's
Have
Colts.
to.
Or they're going to trade.
See,
Dallas Turner. I mean, please.
They're
Dallas
gonna-
Turner would be awesome.
Somebody
He's
pick
a
this
he's a
guy.
Colt for sure.
Yeah.
Who's that edge that they got?
They have
Colts?
They have
Yeah, yeah.
DeForest Buckner, but he's defensive tackle though.
Yeah, they have DeForest
Yeah.
Buckner.
No,
Their
I'm not
edge
thinking of
rusher.
Buckner.
I don't know. I don't know any of their defensive ends.
I would say I'm not. I haven't
They
been
have
keeping
Kenny
up on them
Moore
at
at
all.
corner. They have Kenny Moore at
Yeah.
corner, but I don't know. I don't know if they have any prominent
Didn't they
edge.
have,
Wait, was it D Ford?
maybe they signed.
Maybe.
Maybe
It was
him.
D Ford. I don't
I'm
remember.
not sure.
Didn't they have Rocky Sin too for the Colts?
Yeah, they had Rock Ya-Sin from the
I
Saints.
just like the. I just love the name. It's just like so good.
I mean, that's a good name.
Yeah.
Apparently, report Kirk Cousins was not given a heads up by the Falcons that they were selecting or even considering selecting Michael Penix.
So Kirk Cousins is going on a revenge tour then.
You know what? I wonder if the
Very possible.
Falcons were a little sketched out about Kirk coming back off the Achilles
That's fair.
I mean, I could see that.
and him like totally taking a dump on his career.
I mean, if he had, I mean, he wasn't
In which
necessarily
case-
mobile before, but I mean, if he has zero mobility now compared to before, I mean, he had not
Right.
much before,
But I would risk a tank if that's the case. I would go all
True.
in on him if you're paying him all that money.
I mean, but what are the quarterback prospects upcoming this year? I mean,
No, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying.
That's a
Don't
Rattler.
later.
That's all I
Yeah,
want.
dude,
Yeah,
get a
that's
Rattler,
right.
Milton, Travis guy.
Yeah.
true, true.
I'm still shocked by the pick. I really am. I
It
don't know.
seems like a reach, but you know,
Yeah. Give me the Bo Nix.
they
pick,
can suffer
though.
the consequences. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Atlanta's gonna Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
They
Let's see.
still almost made their way to the
I mean,
playoffs last year.
Brian Thomas.
Colts are definitely going defense here.
Yeah.
It's a very
Yeah.
Colts thing to do it. They got to do it.
They got Brian Thomas is still on the board for wide receiver, but the only wide receiver I could see is maybe Jacksonville, but even Pittsburgh too. Those are the two teams I could see this upcoming pick
Yeah,
round.
I could see that.
I don't think will happen, but I mean, I think Brian Thomas with the Jaguars. I mean, it kind of makes a little sense, but then again, they did sign free agents of receivers, but I still think they need another guy because Calvin Ridley, he wasn't the
Sure.
guy that ultimately got it. But I feel like another weapon because I don't think Gabe Davis is the right guy. I mean,
He's
he's
on the Titans now.
or not. Yeah, Calvin Ridley is, but with Gabe Davis, I feel like he's a bit inconsistent though. So, that's my take.
That's a fair point.
Yep, and I got the Colts of a little bit of business card. I met a Colts person last year, so got the Colts represented right here.
I like the
Nice.
Colts. Colts have always been-
Ibukum. That's what I was thinking of. Samson Ibukum.
they've
He
been
had,
a good
he had a
organization.
great year last year.
outside of doing Andrew Luck insanely dirty, but
Yeah,
All right, so the first
Yeah.
one.
Sure, never forgive him for that.
No. Man, if Andrew Luck would have stayed healthy and kept playing,
I got
Dude.
Monster.
the career that guy was going to have.
The JJ McCarthy memes, man. Barbecue chicken alert.
They gave him a B- for the pick, or at least Bleacher Report said B-.
Yeah. And then I'm trying
Was
to
that
think.
trade included?
I guess because it feels like
I
QB
would
name.
think so, yeah.
Yeah.
You would think that's trade included, but yeah.
True, you
mean,
always got to
it-
weigh the options, what you give up.
Because, I mean, yeah, that
There's
was
a lot of context.
a pretty
to it.
important position that they had to fill. So, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you got to get something at least for that.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Seattle. I mean, Seattle's the
Seattle's going to take a cornerback.
I feel
They're-
like.
They're,
I mean, they could.
They
They
need
need.
an interior O-line.
Yeah, they need a interior line too.
yeah.
They lost
I
two
just,
of their players free agency.
I wouldn't be surprised if
that's
they.
fair.
I mean, their team I could see a trade back because they always do something with the first round pick every year for some reason. They always like trading, like up or down.
they're always
somehow.
moving.
They're
They're always
taking
moving.
the time.
Yeah.
They're down
They
to
are.
2.5 minutes.
They might be taking calls because so many defensive players are still on the
Yeah.
table. So they might be taking calls, seeing what they can get out of it,
Yeah.
and still
True.
have the
There are
that they
guys,
want
yeah,
either
there's
way.
guys on the board
They might have
that
They might have
teams
5
are
guys
calling
that they're
for.
like, no matter what, I
For
don't care
sure.
which one it is. We want one of them. You know, it's possible. Who knows? At this point, at least. I mean, I would have expected at least a few of the defensive
There's
players to
Quinion
go by
Mitchell.
now.
Yeah. All
It's
right.
crazy.
Clock is
14 picks so far. That's crazy.
No defense.
That's
Hey,
just wild.
I think the streak ends here, but
I think so too. I
I
mean,
would
guess Quinion
think.
Mitchell.
unless someone trades. Unless someone trades. but
yeah. Because I don't
Like,
think.
Dallas Turner. Take Dallas Turner. If I was
I don't
agree.
see why you wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see why you wouldn't either. That just seems like the correct
Oh
pick.
my
I mean,
God.
You're
I'm
a top
sorry.
DB.
I'm
What was
sorry.
it, 6-6 game.
And B just made a contested three right in Brunson's grill. He's at 41.
What's
I
his?
was like, what the fuck just happened?
What's his what's his
Pick is
playoff
in.
like? What's his playoff record, Jack? Of like most points in like a playoff game
Yeah,
for Embiid?
finally.
I think 44. So he's closing
Jeez.
on that.
He
And that
could
was
break
against
it.
Atlanta in 2021.
21. Yeah.
Yeah.
The year where we blew so many leads and all that,
Yeah, in that series.
especially
Is,
Ben Simmons.
Is Mike gonna reconnect?
Let me text Mike. I'll get on with him.
Come on, take
Butternut Squash is like, dude,
Take
defensive
Dallas Turner
players
or a
not exist
defensive
anymore.
player.
I mean,
That's what we're trying to figure out, Butternut.
yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out, Zach. Trying to figure that out.
It's got to be a defensive player here.
It's gotta be.
It has to be.
Gotta
It's gotta
be.
be.
Who are the other good defensive players? They're not going to go corner. Who are the other good
No.
edge rushers? Let me see.
Verse is one.
First,
Yeah.
Dallas Turner, which we already just mentioned.
Yes.
Yep.
Latu.
Oh, Latu. I
He's
forgot
not,
about
Latu's not going to go early. I think
I don't-
the injury concerns are kind of big
True.
red flag
He
there.
has
And I
a
think he's
lot of talent.
didn't he stop
though.
playing for like
Yeah.
a year or something? I
mean,
think
teams
teams
don't
might be
really
worried
care.
about
Get
that.
here we go. Here it is.
They'll gamble on the injuries, but if
Yeah,
the
that's
talent's
true.
high,
I know.
they'll
I think it's more of the worry of maybe he just might stop playing, because
That's
he did
very
that once
true.
before.
Guess what, Luke?
Because otherwise, I think he would have been top
Guess
10.
what, Luke?
yeah.
Stop.
Latu.
No shit.
No way.
We were
Wow.
convenient
Jesus
timing.
Christ. Look at that.
It is Latu.
Me sitting here saying that
Convenient
Jeez.
timing.
There's no chance.
Don't
Honestly,
take
Honestly,
any
still, I
bets
like it.
based on my opinion. Don't do it.
I like it though. I think it's
I mean,
good.
he's gonna be good.
I'm
If he
surprised
stays
Dallas
healthy,
Turner's fallen.
he's a very, very good player.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm surprised Dallas Turner is still not. I thought he would have been taken here or something.
Me
He's
too.
got-
But I
man.
thought
Yeah.
He's got to get taken at least in like the next pick or two or something here. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, Jack. I wouldn't be surprised with this because the Trey Hendrickson thing. He gets taken by the Bengals
that is true. That is very true.
because they're
Yeah,
not.
Trey
Gonna,
Henderson and T. Higgins want to be traded.
I thought the Higgins thing. I thought they did a contract thing. They just. I thought
No, they
they
haven't paid him yet.
okay. I thought they
They're
discussed
still
like
working
still-
on that.
yeah. Okay. I thought they agreed to like 1 year, but that was it though. I don't know.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's why I said the Eagles are insanely smart for paying their guys early.
That's
Mhm.
true.
That's true.
Especially in today's NFL. I mean, with the contracts that are going out, you gotta
not reset the market. Let the market reset itself.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
All right.
He's gonna be a good player for them.
With these defensive backs dropping, into,
we're at 16,
6 to 8 picks in front of us.
We're halfway in.
Does Goot pull the trigger?
I don't think he does.
I feel like the only way he trades up is if he goes to like 20. I don't think I don't think he'd ever go higher than that in this one.
Yeah, I don't think you need to. I don't think any of these teams are really corner needy.
I think there's two perspectives.
Besides Jacksonville.
Right. I think there's two perspectives. Either you look at it like, all right, there's all this talent. Someone's going to drop to us.
Yeah, there's going to be a guy there that you want.
Or there's 2 or 3 guys you're like, holy shit, they're still there. And you go get them.
And you go get them, yeah.
I think Cooper was one of those guys that they said potentially go at like 15, around the mid-teens. If he falls close to 20 and he's high on the Packers' radar, I don't see why you wouldn't try and trade up for him.
I also think
we got 11
has balls
picks.
of steel, so I wouldn't be surprised if he just is like, I'm good. We'll just see how
we
it
got
goes.
11 picks.
I know we got,
and
11
we are
picks.
a super young team.
Yeah.
Super young. We don't need 11 new rookies. If I'm being 100% honest, we don't need 11 rookies.
No,
we don't. He did have his career playoff high. Never mind.
I mean,
he did break it. It was 40, not 41.
Oh, good.
No, 41.
I mean, if we could trade up and grab Arnold, I would be ecstatic.
Seattle might be fielding out too. They're taking their time.
They very well could be. I wouldn't be surprised. They like to move around in the first round, so I wouldn't be surprised at all. We were just talking about that. So
what would what's their? I thought they used to have like team needs on the draft. I don't know why
they usually show it.
They show it on ESPN. I know that, but I'm watching the NFL Network.
I'm on ESPN. They don't have it.
Oh, okay. Because they had it. I saw because I was at the dining hall at my college, and they had it like before the draft. They kept showing the needs for like a couple teams. Like they just.
like live when it's like the team picking. Usually they have a bar of team needs, but now I gotta go to my draft analysis website and be like.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers tweeted. Oh boy.
I had Jackson Powers.
So Seahawks needs are defensive lineman, linebacker, OL, and tight end.
Okay.
So we had our first defensive player selected?
Yes.
The second one's gonna go right here, I bet.
Yeah. They gotta start going.
I bet it's Dallas Turner. Just makes sense.
It is. I was thinking about that too.
Defensive player on the board?
Yeah, he's been the best defensive player on the board, considering that
they don't need a deep
players have been taken.
I don't think Kenyon
Video,
I think that just.
There's a video of the Falcons GM explaining to Arthur Blank why they took Michael Penix.
Oh man,
we got it. That'll be great.
Situation's getting very dicey.
Aaron Rodgers says, "Awesome moment, welcome."
Very excited. He's very excited about this. And then someone else posted the Jets are going all in. Like, bro, you drafted a tackle. Yeah, of course. You're going all in. Yeah, whatever.
We're waiting for the Cowboys to go all in.
You didn't just break the bank. Come on.
All in the A gap.
We're waiting for the Cowboys to go all in still.
All in my blood.
I think everybody's waiting for the Cowboys to go all in.
You'll see that
power ranking where they didn't do shit, but they're still up there. It's like, what are you talking about?
Well, they're in the regular season. They're beasts. They'll always get 12 minimum.
That's true.
And then they're out first round.
There's nothing that we like more as Packer fans than seeing the Cowboys in the playoffs.
Either out first round,
especially in their stadium.
Oh yeah,
perfect.
You know what's crazy? The Packers have more playoff wins in that stadium than Dallas does. Like,
yes,
how
they were
very
on a
impressive
16-0 run
right?
at home
very
when we played them in the playoffs, and we just no problem.
Yeah,
we were literally going into that playoff game
that.
this year. We were all confident because it was like, I don't care if it's Jordan Love, the Packers in that stadium, we don't lose.
Well, I thought it'd be close.
And we had Aaron Jones also.
Dallas' defense was going to go missing.
Yeah.
Give up 48 points.
That's why Dak was so
pretty sure there was
depressed
a few
because
Amber
the defense
Alerts out
disappeared.
because their defense. Yeah, Micah Parsons was a non-factor, and
I mean, he was getting pressures, but they were getting him just
Diggs
enough.
was. Well,
Yeah.
wait, was he hurt?
No, he played.
No, he
He
wasn't.
played.
He
No,
was
no,
playing.
he was gone.
You
He was
couldn't
out.
tell he was
You couldn't
playing.
tell, right?
He was so
He might
wide
as
open.
well.
Playing? I thought he wasn't playing.
He might as well have been benched.
Luke
Yeah.
Musgrave
Either way.
we could have all scored that touchdown. Luke Musgrave scored with how wide open
Stayed
he
on his
was.
feet.
He stayed
on his feet. Cue that
Only
Mike.
Packers fans.
That's crazy. He fell down. He still could get up and score. Like
That's true.
Yeah.
And
True.
knowing
Even if
Luke
he did
Musgrave,
fall,
he
he
would have
could've
fallen
probably-
down and gotten up and tried. He would have fallen down a second time, most likely, though. But
Luke and I are at one
I
of the
hope he
best
did some
Packers
ballet this
Cowboy
offseason
game.
because he needed it.
Yeah.
We were at the Des Catch game.
Yeah,
Luke
that
and
was
I were.
awesome. That was
oh
fun.
wow.
That was fun.
I was telling everyone in our section, I said, that's the Calvin Johnson rule. That's the Calvin Johnson rule. It's not a catch. And then when they ruled it not a
Everybody
catch,
goes,
everyone's
"No,
like,
no way."
that guy called it.
The rule was so stupid
fun.
back then. I'm glad they changed
was-
it.
that
But I'm
was
happy it messed
horrible.
Dallas
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
It
was-
would have
that
been
was a fun
catch in
game.
today's.
That was a real
rules.
fun game.
The Packers
see,
were going to
even
win that
Dallas
game
fans-
regardless.
Yeah, I would say Dallas fans are all pissed off about it, saying, "Well, we would have won the game." It's like, no, there was 2 minutes left. Aaron Rodgers,
4.5
and the Packers, we were going to go
minutes.
down the field and win.
4.5
Rodgers
minutes,
was
they were
still
not
hurt.
stopping.
There was
They were
a
not
lot of
stopping
time
that
left.
Rodgers
Stop that.
offense. It was not going to
No.
happen.
No.
That was a
Good
Super Bowl team. Don't even talk
Yeah,
about the
well,
game
true.
after.
Yeah.
No,
I mean-
What, the Packers team?
Yeah.
Was it Super Bowl team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In
I agree.
2014.
2014. Yeah,
Yeah.
I went to
That-
two
yeah,
games
we
that
gotta
year.
talk about
I went to the
this
Packers
game.
Patriots game too.
Oh, no.
That was a good one.
Ooh,
We're having a
that
great
was-
night. Good.
That was fun. Gronk is huge. Watching him play.
My
out there,
favorite
he-
moment in Lambeau.
massive.
I watched the Donald Driver touchdown.
Oh yeah, against San
Ooh.
Francisco.
Live.
Oh, yeah. Where he
Oh, that's
carried
huge.
half the 9
Yeah,
defense
that's
The
awesome.
decibels in that place when he broke
Crazy.
the third tackle and
Oh.
got into the end zone. Everyone was like, "Yeah, dude, my heart
That had-
started." I think my
I'm
heart
sure that-
restarted because of the vibration.
I'm sure that rivals the Hail Mary that we saw with Cobb.
Yeah, we saw
Oh,
the
yeah.
Cobb Hail Mary
Oh,
against
yeah.
the Giants
That's right,
right in
you
the
guys
half.
were at
Yeah,
that.
that place exploded.
Oh
That
my
was
god!
crazy.
Like we were sitting like at the top level of the bowl, and like we were looking straight down at it. And when the place blew up, we thought we were gonna fall like out
It was
into the
awesome.
crowd
That was
because it was just like literally rocking. Like it was unbelievable. I never heard a stadium blow up like that.
So we got to see a Hail Mary. Fuck yeah!
The pick is in. Pick is in.
All right, what's it gonna
Surely
be?
it's defense or interior line, right?
It has to be.
Has to be.
Seems like that only makes sense.
I mean, it's John Schneider. Decides it.
See, I think this is either gonna be Dallas Turner, Jackson Power Storm,
Yeah.
or
I can see
who else is
Jackson.
on the board?
I don't see Graham.
Or
Barnes.
Byron Murphy. It could be Byron
Yeah,
Murphy.
Byron Murphy. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised there. Also,
They haven't
He's a
taken
pretty
a
good
D
prospect.
tackle yet, and he's the best one on the board. So I think Byron
Yeah.
Murphy is very.
So you know how we'd like to give the Bears shit for
Yeah.
ruining QBs? They're
Yeah.
the first team in the last 60 years to draft 3 QBs in the top 15 in an 8-year span.
That's actually insane.
that is.
I'll give them credit though.
ridiculous.
They cooked this draft. Getting Romo Dunes, Caleb,
Yeah.
and Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've heard that story before.
They're always
I
off-season
agree.
winners, man. Always
But-
off-season winners.
Dead ass. It
But
looks
to
great
be
on
fair,
paper right now. It
If
looks
Caleb
great
it
on
looks
paper.
pans out,
great on
if
paper.
Caleb pans out a little bit, maybe not all the way up to his height, like saying he's Mahomes.
I mean,
Yeah.
even if he hits a mediocre of his ceiling, even if he gets
Yeah.
halfway, he's still gonna be very good.
Mhm.
Yeah, you don't need
Better than
Mahomes. You don't need
every
Rodgers. You just need if he
Right.
turns if he turns into a Kirk Cousins level guy, they could have a good team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, for sure.
But
Even their
we-
defenses looked a lot better. Montez,
yeah.
that
Their
Montez
defense the last
crew.
half of the season was
Yeah.
really good. We talked about it a couple times on our podcast, and
Yeah.
if they can go back to that level, they could. I'm not gonna say they could be dangerous, but they could make it interesting.
They can
Yeah.
make noise. They can be like a
Another
yeah,
impressive-
spoiler.
Yeah.
Another impressive statistic is they have never in their entire existence had a QB throw for more than 30 or more touchdowns.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It just blows my
you
mind.
called it over there. I know who they picked. You called it.
Byron Murphy.
Oh, Byron
Yep,
Murphy,
yep.
yeah.
Wow.
I'm a little bit behind, it seems. I gotta speed
Yeah,
up.
I am too.
Yeah,
But
I'm
I just saw it came up. It came up on my phone.
Oh, okay.
I'm about 45
Ooh,
seconds.
Vikings
So what's
trade
my
for Jags
Oh,
at 17.
Good pick.
Vikings next.
Vikings trade.
Oh, great.
Wait, Vikings trade up?
Ooh,
Oh,
great
wait.
again.
Right? Here we go.
Oh boy.
Mike might be coming back.
Oh, the Vikings are going to take a cornerback.
Yeah.
That's going to piss me off.
Wait. What is this? Yeah. Okay. I thought it said something.
What did they give up this time? What the?
Let's see.
What do they have to give up? They got like 6 draft picks altogether.
All right.
Yeah.
So Jacksonville, I guess, saw the DB board maybe and was like,
That is
They're
true.
like, our guys
Yeah.
are falling. We can just, I mean, yeah.
There'll probably be a DB waiting for them for sure.
I mean, you drop back 6. There's going to be a cornerback for sure
you
left
think-
over. No question.
yeah, what do you think Minnesota traded up for here? Dallas Turner?
Dallas Turner.
Turner.
I think Dallas Turner
Gotta
is
be.
very possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They,
No one
they
saw
want, they
him.
want
I
them
don't
to
know.
be.
Iowa State.
They got Cooper as the 3rd best available here.
Yeah.
Best player
He's
available.
not making it 25.
No. No way.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't
think
think
it's possible.
It wouldn't surprise me.
It depends on
honestly.
each team's, what they, board what
Yeah.
they need. But I mean, if
Yeah, of course.
if you come up in that spot at 20 or 21 and he's there, I mean, who can like not need that guy?
Yeah. I just,
know,
like I
it's-
said, I feel like Goat, he's just like, I don't think he's, I don't know. I mean, he's traded up before, but
Yeah. He did.
Especially with
see
that
I don't know.
division.
it'd have to be
I mean,
that
we did.
guy. Like,
We did pretty good.
I mean, the hype
with-
is there. I mean,
the hype is
like
there,
he's
but
with what he scored and everything. The hype is there. I mean,
I mean, he's
it
going to be a
could
good
be one of
player. I
those
don't care
guys
where he
that's
goes.
worth
He's
it.
going to be a good player.
But,
I think it's Dallas Turner. It has to be Dallas
Could it be
Turner.
Worthy? You think
No.
he's too high for Worthy?
Yeah, too high for Worthy. What are you
Yes.
kidding?
Yeah.
You got Brian Thomas.
NFL's latest mock draft has him going in this spot.
I don't think anyone had Dallas Turner falling this far, though, to be honest.
No.
No,
Oh, here we go. All
definitely
right,
not.
so it's the 5th, 3rd, and a 4th. Yeah, 3rd, 4th for next year, and a 5th this year.
They gave up more for
Pick it
this. I
in.
guess they went up more than one pick.
That's
Well,
not
they
even bad. I
fully
like
came
that.
back into the first for this one.
No,
They're
they had
banking on a
23rd
lot of
pick.
this year, though.
Yeah.
We had the 23rd. So.
What do they got?
Jeremy, do you want a score update?
Yeah, score update.
There it
2:11
is.
left to go.
We were
6
right.
It was Dallas Turner.
Yep.
Cool. What was the score update?
Vikings
Jack?
are they're getting spicy. They are getting spicy.
They want to
Jeremy.
have a young guy to
That's
chase
a
around all these
steal.
stud quarterbacks in the division.
That's
Right.
a steal.
Jeremy, there's 2:11 left in the game. Sixers are up 119 to 108 right now. Brunson's at the line right now, so he's one more free throw to shoot. But there's 2:11 left to go in the game.
Okay.
They are
Well-
up right now by 8 if he makes this.
All right. Well, we gave 8 points last time in 30 seconds.
Yeah,
So,
so it's nothing's
Maybe-
really safe.
yeah, it's not safe. It's never safe as a Sixers or really in general a Philly sports fan. It's just.
Don't tell me about it. I know better than anybody.
Oh, I know, Jack. Especially the
I know
Union.
better than anybody.
Yeah, Union, Eagles, Phillies, Flyers. I mean, the Flyers still suck as always. And yeah, that's Philly.
How did he fall all the way to 17? That's crazy.
That's wild.
That was my grabbing the
Great
computer
value.
charger screensaver.
Yeah.
They got their Daniil Hunter replacement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Neil Hunter replacement.
So I don't
Oh,
think,
who's best?
Greener is going to be as good as Daniil Hunter was.
No, he's not. I don't think he is.
He also had D'Amico Ryans as his head coach, so I don't know how much. I mean, Brian Flores ain't nothing to sneeze at either, but
No. That was very salty. They got Brian.
Vikings need.
Oh,
What's Cincinnati going
Jaguars.
to do here?
Wait,
Wait, you already mentioned that. You already mentioned that, Jeremy. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was
I was
gonna say,
gonna do
Jackson
the-
just trade up. I was like, wait, what? Am I that far behind?
No, I was doing the trade comp showed up, and I forgot. Jeremy already-
Okay.
I'm going to tell him to come to your match.
Oh,
That was great. Sorry. I had he went to a different school.
Alright.
His name's Aiden.
Man,
He was on
yeah.
the lacrosse team.
this is
But anyway, his girlfriend goes here. He's great. I got it.
Yes, he's got to go O-line here.
Hey, I said edge is another weapon for the Trey Hendricks thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Goot's not going to trade up. He's
That
going
might
to
be
let
why
this
the
fall.
Vikings jumped. That might be why the Vikings jumped.
Look at all these players that are left. Goot's going to let this fall and see what happens.
Yeah.
There's so many good players that are going to be around by the time we get to 25. He's just going to let it fall. But
He's going to pull a Ted Thompson. That's what he's going to do. Yeah, he's going to pull a Ted Thompson. That's my case.
Y'all have anyone else coming on the stream tonight?
I was going to have my one friend, but he's watching the Sixers game right now, and he probably won't come on. He's a Browns fan.
He's hyperventilating.
Yeah.
he's
Nick
hyperventilating.
May. I don't know if he's still watching or not.
Hyperventilating.
Yeah. So there's that. And then I have a Packers fan coming on after the Packers pick, if it stays where it is. Which he's Jack, you'll hate this. He's a Boston Celtics fan.
Hey.
Yeah, all these guys are Boston Celtics fans too, Jack.
No, just me.
Well,
just me.
no.
Oh, okay.
All these guys.
I'm a Red Sox fan.
I'm the
Us
only-
three are
Yeah,
Red
Red
Sox
Sox fan.
I'm
Red
the
Sox
only
fan, yes. Celtics
I'm the
fan,
only-
don't. Not
I
a
don't
big
follow
basketball
basketball as much.
fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can respect the Red Sox.
Yeah, you got the Boston right, but I'm the only Celtics fan.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
We don't got to talk about last night. We don't got to talk about it.
Why is y'all in Miami?
We don't,
Man.
I said we don't got to talk about it. We don't gotta talk
No,
about it.
it's just I don't get it.
I know
why
they turn it
are you-
on. I don't
It's
get it.
so annoying.
Don't ask me, bro. I don't understand. 23 threes, franchise record. Of course, it's against us. I don't. No Jimmy, no Terry.
You gotta love that rivalry, though.
Now
That
you got him
rivalry
going.
is
Now you got him
awesome.
going.
Sure. Anyways,
Yeah.
He doesn't want to talk about it anymore. Trust me.
Y'all are good. I don't know what you don't gotta stress.
I know. We don't need that.
Oh, he's gonna be stressing the whole time.
It's just annoying.
Very, because Twitter is the most annoying app on the planet. After
They're like that one mosquito that just keeps flying around. You're like, dude, get away from me.
Yeah.
yeah, like the Packers are to the Cowboys.
Literally. I mean, that's just complete facts.
All right, let's see.
All right, Bengals, come on. Let's get it moving.
All
I
right.
feel like it's got to be O-line here.
O-line.
I think
mean-
that makes sense for the Bengals. I mean,
It's going to be tackle, though. It's not going to be interior. It's not going to be.
yeah, you got to keep Burrow clean.
Well, remind me, don't they have Orlando Pace still with the Bengals?
Orlando Brown.
Or Brown, excuse me.
Orlando
Yeah.
Brown. Yeah.
Mike is
Orlando
back.
Orlando Pace.
What's up, boys?
Oh,
All right.
Mike is back.
It is.
What do you think of this trade?
I like it. Well, I like the pick. I don't love that we're giving up all our mid-round draft capital for
It's all gone. It's all
What's
gone.
left of
Dallas
it?
Turner's good, though. Dude, he's good.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
Next
it
pick
was a
is
good
on day
pick.
4.
Hey, you won't have to pay any attention to what happens the rest of the week.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I already shut the
Enjoy
draft
your
off.
weekend,
Well,
Mike.
it's next
See you
round.
later, bud.
Yeah, the draft is it's over for me. We got our
It's over.
picks. We're out the door. It's a solid pick, right? You got to replace Daniil Hunter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alabama defense, right? Hard to go
Mhm.
against that. And it fell, right? I think the first half of this draft has been a bunch of reaches, and
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah.
amount of talent that was on the board, they felt they had to go get him, so they got him. I mean,
You can't argue that.
trust the process, I
Unfortunately,
guess.
He's like a pretty
Yeah.
full.
I mean, with all
full
these
trade
young
or pick.
quarterbacks in the division, you got to have someone to chase them around.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
And I think we saw last year with the Vikings, right? Daniil Hunter, tremendous talent, but who else was there, right? Like you had
Yeah,
each
exactly.
one and flash here and there, but when you've got a team bringing 8 guys in pressure
Mhm.
and you're getting maybe close to the quarterback in 4 or 5 seconds, it's crazy how
Not
bad the
good
pass
enough.
rush actually
Yeah.
was with the scheme that they ran. And even if you go back the year before with the shell defense, there was 0 pressure. You could not get pressure up front with 4. And I think to be successful in the NFL, you got to get pressure with 4, maybe bring 1 guy, because you've got these quarterbacks, Jordan Love, I was a hater, but he looks solid, right? Jared Goff, they're going to pick you apart if you give them free space. If you run a man-to-man defense or some weird zone, they're going to pick you apart. So you got to get pressure with the 4. We'll see. We'll see.
I think it's a good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
solid.
can't
I
believe
think
it.
it's
though.
very good.
Yeah.
I can't believe he made it that far. That's
Yeah,
wild.
I mean, some of these guys that are available at the bottom of the draft, you guys got to be kind of excited seeing what's going to come in the
DBs,
door.
baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
very excited.
Yeah.
There's a lot of real good players left over.
Yes.
Here's the good thing for the Vikings: the third and fourth was in 2025. It's not this year, so
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So you still
Hey,
got your pick this year.
They might get a, they might
Oh,
they
it
might
was
trade Justin
2025.
Jefferson away. I mean, who knows?
2025, right?
Oh boy, I don't know. If I might have to switch
Trade Justin
teams
Jefferson
and
away
trade
from draft
Jefferson.
picks.
Mortgage the future a little bit.
2
To
firsts.
fill up that mid draft.
There was a
That
lot
would be
of
such a terrible idea.
there's a lot of Patriots fan boards before the draft that were saying, "Oh, we'll give you number 3 for Jefferson and 11." And I was like, "What are you smoke like?"
I mean,
Patriots
on.
fans have come up with some ridiculous
Yeah.
trade
Well,
proposals. If you've been paying attention, they
Yes.
like for 3, it was just like no.
Yeah.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
I'm not
If I
surprised.
may, what if the Pats have the 34th pick, the 34th for potentially Ayuk?
Ooh. They need the weapons. They got
That would
allegedly
be,
got their
They need
QB.
weapons, and the Niners have been
That could
looking
be
into trading
huge.
Debo or
Yeah,
Ayuk.
Yeah,
they've been
Yeah.
shopping those two. Yeah.
Was
That'd be
that
huge.
intended? Was that intended?
It's almost a
if I
first round
may?
pick. That's like
Yeah,
a near
that'd be a
first round
massive
pick. Plus,
move.
you're gonna have to pay him.
Yeah, you get the 5th year
Oh.
extension and all that. The 5th year option.
Exactly.
yeah. So definitely not worth a first round pick though.
No.
Or
But
even
it's
even a
34th.
second.
It's pretty
Ooh,
much a
pick is
first.
in. Let's see.
Right,
Yeah.
but
I mean,
oh,
T. Higgins
man,
was
that's
the
a
33rd
lot
pick.
to give for a 1-year potential rental and to pay a 5th
Right.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
got to
is
be
that-
tackle. I don't know which tackle, but it's
Gotta be
got to be a
tackle.
I wouldn't give up more than a 5th for that situation.
It could also be the defensive tackle too. I could see him go from Newton maybe, or Brian Murphy. Excuse me. Or Murphy.
Yeah. I just feel like they're probably going to try to protect Burrow a little bit more.
Yeah.
They've got it, right? I mean, that's their. You saw what happened last year. Like,
Mhm.
what was their backup? That guy that came in off the bench, Jake Browning or something, whatever his name was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was balling for a
Yeah,
few
he's
weeks.
balling for a while, and then teams realized he's a turnover machine, and then it was
Yep.
over. So,
Yep.
yeah. Anyway,
Maybe-
boys, I appreciate the host.
Yeah,
I'll let
no
you get
worries.
on with
Thanks for coming
tonight.
on.
My draft is over for the year, so good luck to the Packers for the draft.
Hey,
Best of luck.
appreciate
Come
it.
on, Mike.
You have a good one.
Later, dude.
See you guys.
Right.
My computer's about to die.
All right.
Oh no.
Was that
That's
intended
rough.
there, Jack? If I may?
Amarius Mims.
Yeah,
Marius
yeah,
Mims.
yeah, that's
He's a
what I
good
thought.
player.
Offensive
He's a good player.
tackle,
That's a
offensive
project.
tackle.
So
That's a
hopefully
project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a project, but he's a good player.
How
I did
many
my-
is that now?
I did my
5?
work on him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all the offensive tackles. I don't think the Packers go offensive tackle now.
Oh,
I
no.
mean,
No,
No.
I told
No.
you. I did my homework on this guy too.
unless we do what's his name Johnson, but that'd be a reach. I feel like.
I think that's yeah.
You could also go.
We lose the computer there.
Oh boy, Jack.
Or no, because they were saying
Damn.
who'd they say who?
They had Graham Barton. As
No,
an
I know,
option.
but who did we say? Who did they say that could play center? Was it Zach Tom?
Yeah, Zach Tom. Yeah.
They think Zach Tom could be a
They
Hall of
said he
Fame
could
center
move
if he
if
moved
that
there.
happened.
Yeah.
They said All Pro guard or Hall of Fame center if he moved from
Yeah.
tackle.
That's
I'm
I
like,
mean
that's crazy.
Yeah.
that's a
I
hell of
mean-
a statement.
That's
Yeah.
a crazy statement because if you can get a Hall of Fame center, I mean, dude,
Exactly.
that's an insane statement.
Yeah, what was that stupid question that someone asked? Like, would you rather have a Hall of Fame center or a Pro Bowl guard? It's like,
It's like you choose Hall of Fame every time. What are you talking
I
about?
mean, now if you say you're saying like an All Pro guard or a Hall of Fame center, All Pro is a lot higher prestige than saying you made the Pro Bowl because it's just a
Yeah, just saying
popularity
you made the Pro
contest.
Bowl. That's just saying you just got voted in. But if you're an All Pro, that means you are an
All
actual
Pro, yeah, All Pro is. I mean, that's a debate there because
Yeah.
Hall of Fame center is obviously great, but if you got an All Pro guard, that's a guy that's going to be a Hall of Famer. So
I would say, yeah, if you have an All Pro guard that gets it consistently, I mean, they're going to scratch Hall of Fame if not be in it. So I mean, that's one of those arguments where it's like, okay, well, that would make sense if you just did that, But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the way this has fallen, it's looking really, really, really good to get ourselves a defensive
it's
back.
getting better by the minute, is what it's doing right now.
It really
here.
is because there's still a couple other players that
Yeah. A couple players away. I mean, you got to
couple
watch out.
offensive tackles, couple.
Eagles are the team I want to watch out for because they could take one of our guys if they want to do.
They're gonna
QB.
take Arnold if he's there for sure.
Probably they'll take. Yeah.
Absolutely. They know talent when they see it. They'll take him.
Exactly.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
and,
and then DeJean's
feel
gonna go
like-
to the Cowboys.
yeah.
Jack, I feel like
That'd
your
be so
Eagles
good.
always freaking take a guy that the Packers have wanted,
Jack is
like
gone.
right before our eyes.
Jack
Well,
doesn't
he-
exist right now.
His
Oh.
computer died. He said to say thank you for having him on.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm
Yeah.
AFK. So
Oh.
sorry.
Good. Thanks for
Making
joining.
another
Yeah,
old fashioned.
he was a good guest, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was a good guest to have for sure. That was a good guy to come on.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. So now I'm trying to.
I have a
think.
guest that's trying to get in here, but she can't be here.
Hit up Nick. Is he gonna come on?
Princess is trying to get in on this. That's my cat. That's my
Let
cat.
me message Nick quick and see what he's thinking.
Message
She's
him
gonna-
earlier,
son?
said he was,
She's gonna make a mess.
he was gonna get made
Hey.
fun of by the wife.
Hey, you come here.
It's like girl backbone.
Come here.
And my wife's been making fun of me for like a year since we
Here you go,
decided to do this,
princess.
and I still do it.
Woo! There we go.
Aw.
She is upset. If I hold her any longer, she's gonna beat the shit out of me. So
All right. Let's see. We got 90 seconds to the Rams here. Come on.
You guys watch on NFL Network or ESPN?
Network.
ESPN.
I'm watching on ABC, so I don't know what the hell it is.
Ooh, I haven't done ABC in forever.
Well, that's the only thing that works on my phone right now because I have it connected through my provider. So it's like, all right, we'll just do that.
Yeah.
I
Pick
don't
is
know if I
in.
have NFL Network.
So they need edge, cornerback, defensive
Yeah.
tackle.
I think it's Edge.
I think it's
think-
edge also.
I mean,
I think it's
there's
Bird.
also what's
I
that
think they
last
go Jared
wide
Bird.
receiver that's up?
Brian Thomas is up
I mean,
there.
I don't think they'd do that, but they
No.
could. I don't think they will though.
I feel like if any receiver is going to go, it'd probably be Jacksonville or Dallas would take a receiver.
Yeah, I could see that. Or the Stillers.
Yeah, the Steelers, they need help. They really
They need a lot of help, honestly.
They're guaranteed to give you above 500 season though. That's all they're guaranteed for.
Oh yeah, as long as Mike Tomlin's there, it's going to be above 500.
Yeah, exactly.
Once he leaves, they're done.
Yeah,
He's a great coach.
he is.
Nick said he can't make it on. He annoyed the wife too much already with draft stuff.
Annoyed her already with what?
Talking to, apparently he annoyed her
yelling
too
at
much
the
with
TV?
draft stuff. I don't know.
Oh, Nick.
See, that's why you gotta space it out and do it the right way, so that you just do it all at one time instead of talking about it.
she
from,
just-
you know.
She just wanted his attention. And Nick can't say no to that.
Yeah, because at the beginning of the draft, he said that he was putting his daughter to bed, and so then he was going to be, and then he said on the chat, "I'm charging the laptop," and
Oh,
Nope.
sure.
Here it is.
he's wondering if the Packers are going to trade up for Mitchell or Arnold because they're still there. And he
Burst.
thinks it's crazy.
My number one guy right now.
Verse. Good.
First.
Awesome. That's great.
What do you get?
We have five picks to go before we get. Oh man, we're looking great for an amazing player.
So that's where Nick is wondering if we're going to trade up. If there's a chance that we would trade up for Mitchell or Arnold. That's what
I
that's
feel
what
like
he-
with
that's
how
what's
it's.
in-
I feel like with how it's fallen.
Wait, it's
I don't
falling?
think there's any way we go up now.
Yeah,
I think at the very most we go back now. I mean, I don't. I'd
Exactly.
be surprised if we stay at this point.
Jared Verse. Wow. I called the edge. Yeah, we called it there. All right. Now Pittsburgh is the CB is where it concerns me a bit.
Yeah, I can see that.
That it's them. I mean, Dolphins. I don't know of what their real big needs are. I think they need help on the defensive tackle, replace Christian Wilkins
Yeah.
and
Because
interior
their corners are good, so I don't think we have to
Yeah.
worry about that.
because they got Ramsey and someone else they have. I forgot.
I'm trying to remember.
Do they reach for Newton here?
I feel like Newton would fall. He's gonna fall to.
Yeah, he's a second round guy, but early second round guy.
But we've
but
seen some big reaches already.
we've seen some, yeah, and I don't know though. With the defense that's fallen, probably not.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm surprised.
Like I
we
said, with Goot, that's one thing I just think this is Jesus. The cat is knocking everything over. Holy cats!
This is the perfect layout, by the way, when it's just us five and the logos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Right
it is
there with the
actually.
start going.
This is great. I'm glad we updated it. This is
Yeah.
good.
Man, what if Goot does something that nobody expects, like at all?
Trade back.
So huge.
Not even trade back. Like, what if it's some guy that we're just like, who the hell is that?
That's always good. That's always Goody every year.
It's like, why would we do this? Why would we do this?
I mean, I'm trying to think what would be like really completely out of left field. Like,
Who would
I
be
don't
out of
know.
left field? Let's look. Let's look at the
Yeah, who's left?
prospects left.
I'll probably take Kamara.
what would be surprised if it's like receiver.
Because
Expect that at all?
Oh fuck yeah, Barton's still there. I can't
Yeah.
believe
Yeah, Barn too.
Someone's gonna grab him before Packers get to him, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what? I bet Chop Robinson's still available.
he is
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that's like I said. That's why I don't see Goot trading up because there's a lot of very good players left, and I think their board is still looking great.
Yeah.
Watch there be like all of those defensive backs, and we go for like Nate Wiggins.
You know, if all those defensive backs are left, I would almost be more surprised if we didn't trade back like 4 or 5 picks. Maybe trade to 28 so we don't have to give the Lions anything good.
Yeah.
Yep. The leg's starting to shake because now I'm getting ready for this. The pen in my fingers are just I've been sitting here going like this.
Yeah.
All right, I got a question.
Yeah.
Forget about tonight for a second
Okay.
because I want to get to some mocks, and a lot of mocks have had linebacker or running back in the second round. Okay. But the way defense is falling right now and offense is taking off the board, have any of you changed your mind on what you would want in the second round? Or maybe one is weighing more than the other?
I'm feeling defense.
Yeah. I feel more defense.
Yeah, same.
Linebacker's a big hole like that. Edgar and
I
Hoover.
think
Packers make
we get like Edger
Packers
Cooper
make
or
bank on
something.
running backs in the third round. We got so much in the third round. They're gonna
Yeah.
find someone. I mean,
I
you can
will
pick up
say-
running backs like change now.
Tucker Kraft broke the third round curse, but
I will say running backs are going to fall deeper into like the third round.
Yeah.
there's a lot of
more
really
than
good
a
running backs that
talented
are going to be deep in
linebacker
the
will.
third.
Yeah.
No,
The
yeah,
trend of the
absolutely.
NFL in the last 5 years has proven to everyone that the running backs are taken mid round or late round even and made. No one drafts running backs high anymore. It's just the way it
last
is.
year with
Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs, I mean, that was a big reach, massive reach.
Yeah.
But he's very good. Like, that was a really good pick, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you
'cause I
take the
remember
best
I
running
remember
back
the Lions
in the draft,
picked him.
it's
It
gonna
was
be a
like,
good
holy.
pick.
Well, I mean, and he wasn't even necessarily the best running back in the draft,
Right.
though. I mean,
Yeah.
that's why it was kind of a shock because it was like he was a second round prospect, and they picked him. I don't know what where they were at. Was that 8 or 9, something like that?
Yeah,
something like that. It was around 10, I remember.
And it was crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean,
because
like
especially
said,
when you
Max,
want to
so
think
it's
about
usually
like
late rounds.
Well, especially if you want to think about like the generational talented running backs that come through that have always been like late first round.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Jahmyr Gibbs, as good and versatile and agile
he's not that though.
Doesn't even compare to.
I mean,
some of
he
those
brought
guys.
a lot of juice to that team. It was a smart pick in the grand scheme of things.
But he would
in
have been
hindsight.
there.
But he would have been there. They could have done that later. That was, I don't know, because I remember I was laughing at them because I was like, you really reached that early. I mean, they could have
Jeremy, you
traded
look
back
like
for
you
a
want
bunch
to
of
say
draft
something.
capital.
Well, I just found out who the Steelers drafted, so
Yeah, good.
it's good. Good stuff. Good.
Oh no, is it Cooper?
No.
Oh,
It's O-line.
I say Cooper would be a very
Is it
Steelers player.
O-line.
is it
O-line.
Barton?
No.
Barton gone.
The other guy. Freaking.
The guy from Washington.
Oh, it's not
Oh,
Jordan. Oh, it's
What's his name?
Troy Falta.
yeah, Fontanao.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Wilson's
I'm
some
not mad about
protection.
that. Honestly, this is looking even better.
Wilson needs
keep-
protection if he's going to do anything, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
a
not.
two
He's no
protection.
longer the versatile scramble out guy. Get away
I mean,
from.
he can still move, but it's not
Without an
even
offensive line,
close
though,
to the
we've seen
same.
it in Seattle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Without an
Sure.
offensive line, I mean, a really elite offensive line, he struggles.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that's all right. So now we got Miami on the board.
Man, this is looking so good for defensive
Right,
backs.
Art
That's what we're
Smith
going
is their
for.
offensive coordinator. I
I'm getting so excited about defensive back, and we're not even going to take a defensive back.
Mostly going to take an offensive lineman, just knowing the Packers at that point.
Yeah.
They always
It's
do
just
the
one of
opposite
those-
of Bears fans.
Exactly. And it's one of those things where it's like they do so well picking offensive linemen later in the draft that it's like, why would we do it in the first round? But at the same time, if you can find not necessarily generational talent, but someone who's already like starting potential right away,
Yeah.
be worth it.
Yeah. I would like it. I mean, we also do have our third round pick too of Sean Ryan, but Sean Ryan, he could start for a little, but he's not the long term option.
I mean, it's always better to have competition than just to be stagnant. I mean,
exactly.
That just makes the team better all around.
Yeah.
To see Monty just tweeted, there's like 5 guys that the Packers should be thrilled about to get at 25. So unless they all go like in a row here, it's gonna be a great night for the Packers.
I mean, they could all go in a row, but there'd still be one left.
Exactly. He tweeted that, before
So, I
this
mean,
pick. So I mean,
where this is sitting, it's
we're set.
looking
It's
honestly great.
We're gonna have a great
The way
pick
the
no matter
first
what
14
happens.
picks dropped for us,
Exactly.
I cannot argue.
It's worked perfect so far for us.
It really has.
Yeah.
It's looking great.
Now let's put the nail in the coffin, Goody. That's all I can ask for you for this first round pick.
Let's get that Wayne Larrivee dagger.
Yeah. Wayne Larrivee. What a name.
Wayne Larrivee dagger.
There's your dagger.
That's crazy.
Brett, did we ever look up? Is he on Cameo?
Who?
Wayne Larrivee.
Oh, that's right.
We should look
I
up.
haven't looked it up.
We're thinking about seeing if we can find one of those guys in the off season on a Cameo and have them do our podcast intro or something.
Oh yeah, we already know this. I was like, wait, what's going on?
Yeah, Hadler released the pick early.
Yeah, I just heard my phone go off with the music. I'm like, what's the pick? Oh wait, no, we already know. Okay, we're good.
Got Ian Rappaport over here.
Hey, we
Yeah.
need some score. It's good stuff of knowing the Packers if it's good luck or not. That was good luck for us. So I won't be.
See, now the reaction of Troy here. This is like you see him like this is a guy getting drafted in the first round. Dreams come true. And he saw like Bo Nix earlier, and he was like just sitting there, like he wasn't even like smiling or celebrating. He was just sitting there.
Yeah.
Max, you shared that Derek Carragher tweet where he's like Packers remaining picks 11, Bears and Vikings combined 7.
Yeah, that's insane.
I love it. It's so funny.
Like the Packers are going to have such a good draft. It's going to be.
But like I said earlier,
I
I don't really want 11 rookies.
I don't.
I know.
I thought.
Well, the thing is,
what's the point with the young team we have?
Yeah, I mean,
right?
Still, I mean, they have all that capital draft to work with here. I mean, what they can
We
do
can
with
do some
this
big
could be
moves.
awesome.
That's what I'm saying. Do something with the draft capital.
We could do a lot of big moves in like round 2 and 3. I mean, it's wouldn't surprise me. But you also know that
the
Woot
Packers
loves
know
having those
exactly
draft
what.
picks.
Yeah, they know exactly
true.
what we need, exactly what they're going to aim for here. And when they start checking off those boxes, they're going to start moving those picks around for other things.
I mean, hell, it wouldn't be surprising if they even did some future picks. They might be like, we'll do this and this for your 2025 this, just to be like, all right, let's backload some of this so we make sure we have those picks later on.
Yeah.
If the draft board falls exactly how they want and they get their guys, I mean.
Yeah, and we're pick 41 in the second round, which is
41
the
and 58,
ninth
right?
pick of the second round. So we could,
We could
58. We could move up one
It
of
wouldn't
those.
be that hard to move up. And then 91, right?
If
41,
like
58,
Cooper or one of those
91.
linebackers are like an early second round lookout.
Yeah.
And then
I mean,
maybe
we're in
mid-
such a good spot in the
one of
top
those
100.
running backs. Yeah, that's true. That's good. It doesn't have to be in the first round.
Dolphins pick is in.
Ooh,
That was fast.
Quick.
right.
Terry and Arnold, they know.
I mean, if he doesn't go here, he's going to the Eagles then.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Because Devontae Smith has heavily won his Alabama guy back. He
Yeah.
wants this guy.
Yeah. I mean, that would be about right.
Yeah. Oh, the Panthers almost have their pick very well. It's tomorrow night. They get their first pick of the draft.
Oh, man.
It's
I'm ready
terrible
for this.
I want to please be a good pick, Goody. That's all I care.
I mean,
at this point, how can you not mess it up?
It's impossible to have a bad pick.
I don't know how you could mess this up with how this has fallen.
Exactly.
It'd have to be some ridiculous reach. And I don't see him doing that when he has 41, 58, 91 after this.
Yeah.
I mean, if we didn't have a pick until like, let's say 60 or so, I mean, I could see him reaching, but I don't see him reaching on anything here. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
Max.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
PFF posted Kirk Cousins and Penix Jr. right for the Falcons. Is like, who's stopping this Falcons QB? And Butt Crack Sports was like, they're acting like it's an NBA backcourt. Like they can't play at the same time. Like what the fuck? What do you mean QB duo?
That's great.
Oh my god.
What is PFF saying?
PFF, honestly, their social
Someone's
media
like, that's not really how the
so
sport
bad.
works.
They've been
but
on Kirk Cousins
they've been on some dumb shit.
for a
They've
while.
been doing.
I mean,
They've been posting some really dumb stuff.
They love them some Kirk
The
Cousins.
replies are so funny, bro. The fact
That's
that only one
not really
QB
how
can
the
play
sport
it.
works.
Check this out real quick.
ACL
The depth
tears.
chart.
The depth chart? Question mark.
I saw
The
this on
dick is
Twitter,
in.
bro.
For
That's
Penix,
funny.
the dick is
I
in.
did not think that.
Yeah, I sent that to you guys earlier too.
I saw that.
When she asks, "Is it in there?"
Oh boy.
Oh man, one too many of these, bro.
Oh, I feel like when I stand up, I'm gonna feel it.
Curse
How
us
much-
for being so good having such a late pick. Damn it.
Thank you, Charles Woodson, for the good Woodson whiskey.
Yes.
I know you're listening.
Shout out-
You're always listening.
Shout
to
out
our
Woodson
podcast.
whiskey. Shout out Woodson whiskey.
Delicious.
Great player.
Number one
Thanks
player in my
for
book.
a great old
He's
fashioned,
my
I
number
might
one
add.
favorite player.
Yeah, look at that. Cooper Jean, Brian Thomas, Xavier Worthy, Graham Barton, and Kenyon Mitchell are the top
I mean,
five.
we can't go wrong at
So-
25 at this point.
If all of those are off the board, that still leaves McKinstry,
Yep.
Arnold.
Which they did have the who was it? They had the draft visit with Kool-Aid though.
They did.
Yeah, Kool-Aid was at Lambeau.
So
I
he might
remember
be
seeing
their
that.
guy. He
He
might
might
be
be.
their guy.
He might.
And
be.
I mean, he's a very good player, and he's really good.
And it
outside
wouldn't be
corner.
the first time the Packers picked a unique named Alabama
Yeah.
defensive back.
And I think he would pan out a lot better.
Then
All right, what is the Dolphins
Uh-huh.
going to do here?
oh, gotcha. Okay.
Haha.
Yes, I would agree.
Uh,
I mean, haha wasn't bad, but he wasn't exceptional.
No, he just
Yeah,
phased
I
out
think-
real early.
Yeah, I think McKinstry has the potential to be a very good corner.
Yeah,
And then you pair him with Ja on the outside. I mean, you shut down one side of the field, and then he does this thing on the other side of the field. It could be something special.
yeah.
I mean, any of these corners left over.
Stop
here that are top
Robinson to
corners.
Miami. Wow.
Ooh.
Keep it
Beautiful.
going. Keep
I mean,
it
he's
going.
another guy
Love
that I'm
this.
surprised he
Getting
dropped
better and
21.
better.
Go.
But
Yeah, I can't believe
yeah.
he dropped.
So Philly.
I mean, I'm saying that a
Jax.
lot about these.
Philly and Jax, that's
go.
two defensive backs for sure.
They love their defensive backs, but I don't know. Jags maybe not, but I feel like they would.
It's Chop Rock. Well, there's
think
two
so.
corners in Alabama.
Yeah, but there's one that's
I know.
way higher.
I know. Yeah, they took Chop off.
Man, this is looking real good. And then the next 4 picks are defensive backs.
At this point, yeah.
You guys trade up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why have trade up right now? We have the draft capital.
we're not going to trade up. There's no way we're trading.
We're not
up.
going to trade up.
McNamara
at this
getting
point.
strip
No.
sacked
No
by
way.
Chop Robinson.
Knowing the Eagles, they're not going to trade up. They're going to take the guy right here. Howie knows it.
Yeah.
This is McNamara again getting smacked by Chop.
All right,
Say I
so
want to get rid of a couple of late round picks, but that's not going to work.
yeah. All right, first CB off the board here for the Eagles, most likely.
Most likely.
I mean, it would be shocked if they took O-line, but I would. Yeah, they get that.
I don't think they're. I mean, I don't think they would, but
I don't
I
think
guess
they
it's
would either,
possible. But
because they
I think-
still need help on the O-line.
I think defensive back just makes sense for the Eagles.
It does.
Seems like an Eagles thing to do.
I mean,
Both the Eagles and the Jaguars. I'm for certain 2 of them are going to be gone the next 2 picks.
Yeah. The Cowboys don't need a defensive back necessarily.
Yeah,
That's true.
They probably wouldn't hurt to get offensive line on the Cowboys.
Yeah, I wouldn't be.
But
surprised
DeJean, I mean, who knows?
there. That's the question. Where?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you wonder, like, okay, with these guys dropping, right? Maybe teams start to be like, okay, didn't expect these guys to be here. Maybe they go a different route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe some trades, but I doubt it though.
I mean, I've seen
The
a
other
few mocks
thing-
where DeJean has gone second round, which I don't believe is going to happen. But I've seen a few mocks that have done that. And I'm like, that just seems like it's ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
If
such a
he
good
is
player.
there at 25,
You almost have to, unless Arnold's there. You have to.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean,
But knowing the Packers will just take Kool-Aid or Graham Barton at that point.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
both
think
will
Barton
be
might go to Cowboys,
available.
though.
Both Cooper and Arnold will be there at 25, and Goot will still take like Graham Barton.
Exactly. He'll do that. That's a classic movie.
I think you
Or
found
take
it
a
out.
reach and take Jerson Newton, who's going to be there in the second round anyway. So
He'll trade up from the Cowboys and then take Barton.
I feel like we still stick to the BPA philosophy though, regardless.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. It'd be hard to argue a couple of those guys as a BPA. I think you could argue Graham Barton as a BPA, but
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah,
Less than 2 minutes. Come on now.
they must be fielding some calls.
I don't know. They
They're-
got.
Gotta be taking some calls.
They're showing
They're taking
Howie
some
on there.
calls.
It's showing Howie up
I
there.
mean, I don't think they go past Green Bay. So
Kenyon?
I don't know.
They're showing-
He's feeling the calls. Maybe
They're
I don't
definitely
know.
taking calls right now.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean, you don't
taking
get down to
calls.
minute 45 if you're not taking calls,
Exactly. That's Howie.
especially this late.
What the fuck am I doing, you idiot?
All right.
I like
Now
that.
he's- It's keep going here. This is interesting.
Yeah, they're
I don't know. Maybe we trade. I don't know.
I swear to God, they make some stupid.
sound. I mean,
Come on, Howie, you've been doing well. He's clearly the highest rated. He's rated 9, dude. Come on.
Well, it's been all offensive line the whole
I
time.
don't give a living shit. Read the corners.
Who are you talking?
They're all
Talking to my
offensive
roommates.
linemen, and
Literally,
I
he's-
don't give a shit. What's up?
I don't give a shit.
Oh man.
Love
Oh,
it.
Eagles.
yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Who's he
I
want?
think he wants Terry and Arnold badly.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah,
He wants
Who
him.
wouldn't?
He just
yeah,
wants
fucking throw James Bradbury.
You're taking Barton.
him. Yeah, take a line.
Hey, Kelsey retired. They need some offensive line, right?
I mean, they gave who was it, Landon Dickerson, a
You're
huge
calling him
contract.
right now.
it's not second. Not Arnold.
Don't
It is
sell
the QB, our quarterback though.
Is it Mitchell?
Yeah.
Or Wiggins?
Apparently.
Look at that shit.
Mitchell or Wiggins?
Who is it?
Quinion Mitchell.
Ooh,
I bet it's Wiggins.
If they don't pick that corner, I'm gonna lose my shit.
we might have to send you another.
Hey, you better turn that camera so we can see this. We gotta see this.
We're
Yeah. Let's get a live reaction.
We need the live reaction.
We need
We're
the
getting a
live
live
reaction.
reaction from my roommate here.
I mean, there's already been like 4 edge rushers picked. Why would we pick?
There's
an
been
edge
more than
rusher?
4. It's been
Well,
offensive
that's what I'm
line.
saying. There's been
The
Whatever,
meltdown.
like,
I would love it.
This is what
We-
you're going to
we-
get
we could
normally
get
at
the
Eagles
best
game day here
corner.
for this guy.
We get the best.
Yeah.
I'm gonna apologize to everyone in the following rooms.
We got like over 100 people watching here too. So
133,
91.
135, 137, 132,
Close enough.
134. Jesus Christ. Come on, Howie. You've been doing so well.
I love it. This is beautiful.
Oh, God. He's gonna I swear to God, he's gonna fucking choose a center. I swear to God.
Pick the kicker, actually.
The pick is too obvious, so they're gonna choose someone fucking stupid because they're
It's like he's a Packer fan.
He sounds like a Packer fan, doesn't he?
Our
That pick
secondary
makes
hasn't
sense.
been good since 09. Whenever Asante Samuel left, we just went to shit. Oh my fucking
Here it is.
Hurry
Here we go.
up.
Hurry up.
I feel like you already know the
Stress
pick
level,
is.
man. I love it.
still waiting.
Oh my
Still waiting because
God.
literally he's showing like the fans now. He's
Oh my God. Lost fucking no shit.
Man, the stress is real.
Shut up, Roger. Just fucking name the pick, bro.
Yeah, seriously.
This is,
He needs to stretch this out. He wants more time.
He's rated 9th. He's the best player on the board in a position.
Here we go.
of need.
Here we go. Here we go.
This
Here we
is
go.
so easy. So
Here we
easy.
go.
So easy.
Oh my God, this is
This
so
is gonna be.
easy.
He's gonna lose it.
I would
He's gonna
make
lose
the
it,
pick. I
seeing
don't
that the
need
pick
any draft
is what it
knowledge.
is.
I don't need
Shut up,
any-
Matthew.
Just make the pick at corner. Get us a number 1 corner. Slay is getting old. Bradbury's garbage. They're gonna pick a fucking edge rusher or an offensive lineman. It's gonna be one of those.
Where's turn the volume? Where's my remote? I left the remote. Oh, that's fine. Oh well, he'll figure it out. Here we go.
Roger's
He just
doing
keeps
some
talking.
freaking monologue, bro.
Oh my God, make the god freaking announce.
Oh wait, here it is.
Oh, it's gonna be. Oh, that's why it's not. He's
Oh
not
my
doing it.
God, we don't care about any of this.
Hey Max, it's like Hawk Day.
Yes, it is like hot day.
Oh my God, Goodell. No one gives a 7 shades of shit.
Oh, this
Hold
is
on,
brutal.
hold on.
Yeah, I got a freaking autograph and hugged him. I don't care. Move on to the freaking pick.
Mitchell.
You think over?
Oh my God.
Oh man, I mean, as bad as I
Gideon
feel for
Mitchell.
him, this is hilarious. Oh my God.
What a God.
Australia, baby.
I think he's
This is-
delayed. He's delayed. This way.
Why? Who the hell is this guy? He barely has hair. That guy in the back. Even he's like, this is a stupid thing. Why did we take the guy out? He's 195. He can't even play a physical receiver.
Soaking wet.
Dude, bro, this is great. This is gold. This is gold.
He wasn't even first team.
You think the more mad he gets, the higher his voice?
He was number 2.
Hey, I love you, roommate. This is great.
He is not excited because he knows he's going to get ruined by Eagles fans.
Yo, he's just gonna get ruined.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Who the fuck is this guy?
Wow, he went Toledo with 18 pass breakups. The hat doesn't look good.
My
Take it
cheekbones
off.
are hurting.
Oh my God.
Oh, dude, this is great. This is gold, man. This is
Dumb.
gold.
He's winning Toledo.
You have to cut this.
Is that even in
Oh,
the
this is
SEC?
gold right
Yeah,
here.
this is gonna be a clip.
Lito, is that even?
This is-
Oh my fucking God.
This is a clip for
Oh
sure.
my God. No, you don't pick the guy that Nick Saban developed. You pick a guy from Toledo.
A guy from Toledo.
Guy
Who
from
cares?
Toledo.
God. Oh my fucking
Thanks for
Hey, we
keeping
love this.
Arnold, McKinstry, and DeJean still on the board. Thank you,
This is
Philly.
beautiful.
Thank you for not taking someone finally
After the
Gould is
Jags
just
draft
running
that
like
we
crazy.
initially
Oh
wanted.
my God.
The Jags
is
would be a quarterback. They could
beautiful.
take Arnold right here.
Guy from Alabama. That would just
I know.
make too much
I knew
sense.
it was going to be
I'm
2.
happy for Tom, but fucking hell.
But if you think about it, there are 3 that we want left.
Yes.
Gene, McKinstry,
good.
Arnold, and we're the 3rd pick. So like,
And Barton's still there, so I think Barton's probably going to go to the Cowboys.
I don't care.
I bet.
Why would you
I think Arnold goes to
So
the Cowboys.
DeJean
shit? You take a smaller
Arnold,
guy, a smaller
and Kool-Aid are probably one of those guys for sure. 2 of those guys are probably going to be there.
one of those guys for sure. With
One or
Jacksonville.
2.
do that.
Yeah, one of those
Dallas,
guys will go to
I can see
Jacksonville.
Graham Barton.
I mean, I'd be surprised if the Jags don't take Arnold. Honestly,
Same.
seems like the type that they would like.
He's definitely the guy that should not be still here.
He should not be up. He should not be this
Definitely
bad.
the guy
this
that
far
should
back.
not be here right now.
No, he should have been picked a long time
He
ago.
should have been picked. 10 picks ago.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Hey, props to your roommate. That was gold.
He's a nice kid. It's just one spot.
He said it's a nice kid, but why?
That's fair. That's fair.
Bitch, I don't care about the women in his life. Can he play corner? I don't care.
Right, Scott. Come on, Scott.
I mean, he went to Toledo. Are you kidding?
Ooh, the pick is in.
Pick is in already.
An Alabama.
The pick is in.
Oh, come
Oh
on.
man, they were
Hey,
like,
take it
oh,
over
hell
here.
yeah.
Oh, they knew who they wanted right away. They're probably ecstatic with how this fell.
All right, come on. Give me some good luck here. Roll the dice.
I bet you whoever they pick is number 1 on their board.
Is it for the Jags?
I swear to God, Dallas is going to get
So the next 2 picks are going to be what Wiggins and Cooper.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Barton goes to the Cowboys or something. They love offensive linemen that are studs.
So you got those. I mean, we're set right now. No matter what
Go!
who's left there. I mean,
Go!
I would literally be happy with any of those 3.
What do we get,
Yeah.
Mike?
They picked
Terry
Brian
Arnold. Oh,
Thomas
man.
Jr., wide receiver.
I called it. I called that pick. Yeah.
hell
Give me that.
yeah.
All
I called
3
that
are
pick.
still
Beautiful.
there. A pick.
Why was your
Give me
name
my
trying
mock-
to sleep? They're
I
not
got
gonna
my mock
sleep.
draft
Holy
pick.
cow.
Dude,
Hey,
if
hey.
Dallas goes Graham Barton, who do we pick?
Oh, okay.
Who do we
Hold
pick?
on. Last year we were
They're
really
gonna-
excited about
Packers are gonna use
JSN
this
being
whole
at
clock
13,
up
and
the
look
way
what
this is
happened.
going, because it's gonna be a hard choice.
Hunter, I got the draft pick right now. I got the
But-
Jaguar pick right.
But if
Luke,
Arnold's
dude,
there or
but
DeJean
Luke,
is there, one of them's going to
Luke,
be there. They're
But Luke,
studs.
Do any of them have any injury concern that JSN did? Like,
Right, exactly.
Last
Both.
year.
One guy is
No, they don't. Exactly.
if Arnold is there, how
best
do
case
you
scenario.
not pull the
If
trigger?
Arnold's there, you have no choice but to go with him. You have to. He's CB1.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
DeJean, he can do everything. Like
You guys are going to get the fuck. No, Dallas. Please let you guys get the corner.
you're
All
just
right.
going to trade
Can I
back.
say something? Can I say something?
I get Graham Barton.
And there's no way I can prove this, right? Because it's
Oh my
all up
God,
here.
Dude,
I never
that
actually
owner
put it there.
has the funniest.
When I tweeted, I have a weird feeling the Packers are going to trade up to
Look at the dude
stream
in the neck brace. He's
Arnold.
just so uncomfortable.
I thought about tweeting. I have a weird feeling he's going to fall to us.
Yeah.
So if he falls, I'm going to be pissed.
That you
Yeah.
didn't say.
Very happy.
Yeah, like, they would have been pulling your tweet all over the place, Brett.
I would have
mean,
been. I would have
if-
been like, "You knew the script."
If,
But like, I
if you would
swear
have
to
sent that
God-
tweet, it would have blown up.
I swear
get
to
him.
God, my initial thought was, I have a weird feeling he's gonna fall to us. But then I was like, no fucking shot. We would have to trade
Right.
up for him.
You,
So
you
you're
about
Your
made
roommate
us.
feeling
just
we're
throw
gonna
himself
trade
into
up.
about
oncoming
made us.
traffic or what?
He's gonna fall to us, man, and I'm gonna be so happy, but also so pissed off that
So happy but so disappointed in
it
yourself.
didn't document my thoughts.
Yeah.
I should have put or.
Yeah.
Idiot.
I mean, he's probably a good player. It's just, damn, man. That's
I feel bad. He's still going off on it.
Oh, he's still.
I mean, I get it. But damn, man, the Cowboys are gonna take Graham Barton.
Wait, so Jags got Kirk.
Jones is on the phone.
Jerry
Ooh.
Jones is on the
Jags
phone,
got Kirk,
Steven's
Thomas,
or they'll take DeJean, and we're just gonna take Arnold.
but they won't. They got Diggs and fucking.
I know they don't need a defensive back.
They don't need us.
They don't need a defensive back.
Do the Packers trade up one spot?
No way.
No way.
There's no
If
way.
anything, if anything, they trade back 2 or 3.
Exactly. Goody would not
But-
trade up for this.
He's not going to trade up in this situation. The only thing he would do if he trades is trading down, but I don't think he does with Arnold there.
I'll just say this: he better be fucking right.
I don't know. It's going to be either Arnold, DeJean, or McKinstry. But being that McKinstry was on a visit, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything with the first round. Sometimes they just know the guys.
Because we did that with Jair. He wasn't even a top 30 visit.
Sometimes they do the top 30 visits with the people that they're looking at later rounds rather than the first round because they know the talent in the first round, you know. Man.
Come on. Give me some good
Gabe
luck.
Davis. That was the other wide receiver. I was like,
He just better be right.
Yeah, Gabe Davis. That's what I was saying. I said that
they're pretty. Yeah.
So which player would Halfley like the most? Do you think Barton?
I think
not Barton. Jesus Christ, what was I saying?
He likes. Oh, I would say Kool-Aid is up there because he did a lot of press man coverage.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And remember, he was the one who visited pre-draft.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think Arnold ever had any talks. A top 30 talk.
If Arnold
did Arnold have a top 30 talk?
Not that I know
I don't
of.
think so.
If Arnold, DeJean, and McKinstry are there, I almost think Cooper's out because he doesn't fit the scheme as well as other two do.
No, yeah, I agree.
The other two fit the scheme a lot better.
Yeah,
and I would only say Arnold for sure. If it's between Kool-Aid and Cooper, 50-50.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I would agree.
Talent-wise, it's like
you don't pass up Arnold for Cooper or McKinstry.
Have we heard any? Is there any character concerns with Arnold or anything? Is he a hothead or is he?
I did not.
Because the Packers don't like hotheads and shit like that. So I mean,
I'm
not sure on that.
He's still fucking reaming.
Yeah, he's so good. He hates
and then we're gonna be here ecstatic.
Exactly.
Until something completely opposite happens. And
hold on. We need a reaction if the Cowboys get his boy Arnold that he wanted.
We're on that.
I think the Cowboys.
Does somebody record that?
Hey, the Cowboys might be fielding calls right now for what's on the board right now.
Yeah.
Are they still letting Jerry make the choices here? Because they could just totally fuck.
Who behind us needs a defensive back? The Bills. The Bills want DeJean. The Bills want DeJean because they're losing Micah Hyde, right?
No, they released him.
They released him, so they want a guy that's similar.
They got
that's DeJean. Yeah, true.
Didn't Tampa Bay lose, or is probably going to lose Winfield Jr.?
No, they re-signed him. I thought. Or did they franchise tag him?
They franchise tagged him. He's a safety. They trade their CB Carlton Davis to the Lions though.
Okay, so they
Carlton
do need a
Davis.
quarterback.
That's right. That's
so the Bucks might be calling the Cowboys right now, trying to jump ahead of us. I bet.
Yeah.
No, because they're in the same boat as us. They're probably like, dude, there's 3 of these guys we can get.
Unless they have that guy that they're just like, we want this.
Well, I know,
guy.
but I'm saying this.
Yo,
I'm saying Goose.
I mean, someone's going to be there.
Wait, what?
Someone's going to be there.
Because I mean, there's 3 guys left. No matter what, there's one. No matter what happens.
Cowboys are
where
trading
they're at.
down. Cowboys are trading down. Trading back. They're trading
Yeah.
back. Twitter.
Who are they trading with?
They didn't say it on Twitter. They just report came out on Twitter of like they're just trading back.
Dallas is?
Michael Gilkin.
Dallas is?
Yeah, Dallas. They're trading back. I don't know.
Chiefs need a Chiefs
Nice
don't-
Arnold tweet. Is that you, Mike?
Yeah, that's me, yeah. But I think that whoever's jumping up here has to be jumping the Packers.
Yeah, they want to jump the Packers for sure.
Yeah, what if you guys get Spencer Rattler?
Did you just say we're going to get Spencer
I said, what
Rattler?
if you guys draft Spencer Rattler?
That guy's not supposed to go to like the 6th round.
I know, I just saw that trending on Twitter that the Packers are going to
If that happened right now, you'd see a lot of Packers fans lose
Zach
their shit on this
Jacobson.
right
Did you
now.
see that tweet?
No, I didn't.
Zach's like, the Packers are guaranteed to have either Tyrion or Arnold or Cooper Jean, which means they'll pick
Better be
Spencer
right.
Rattler.
That dude from Alabama turns out to be like a Hall of Fame corner.
Exactly.
Facts. The
They'll pick someone
Lions.
that's
Oh, Lions.
The Lions.
Yeah,
What the heck do you do in Detroit?
they're gonna.
But the TV says
I told
Cowboys
you.
pick is in. They must be
So,
delayed on the
Nick-
news.
Yeah,
Nick messaged us and said that he thought if the Packers like traded out of 25 to move back, the Lions would jump up and grab Cooper.
Yeah, he doesn't look excited though.
Yeah.
Well, looks like they might have just did it.
I mean, the Lions crowd's going crazy out there.
If they take Cooper,
It just means another.
That's fine.
or if they take on,
Maybe the Tom
I mean, it's gonna
If they take
suck playing
any-
against the guy, but I
Aren't they
mean,
pretty
that,
good set
then
at
we're,
DB
that's-
right now?
we're next on the clock. I mean,
aren't they pretty set at defensive back though?
Honestly, if I was the
I think they're set at safety. I don't think they're set at defensive back though.
yeah.
You mean cornerback?
Their safeties are pretty good, but
You mean
their
cornerback?
corners are.
I would trade a second pick.
Yeah, I mean they got.
So
Carl-
maybe Kool-Aid or Tarian.
Yeah, I mean they got. as
I mean,
mentioned,
Cooper's
Yeah,
also.
Lions-
They say
the Lions
Cooper
just-
can play
the
anywhere.
Lions
Yeah, I
just
know,
jumped-
but if you're
they
talking
just
about the
jumped
top
Green Bay.
quarterbacks,
Yeah, if you're talking about
They
top
just
straight up
jumped Green Bay for
cornerback,
this pick.
Yeah.
yeah,
I know
they
Max,
absolutely
I'm
did.
pissed. It's just like when the Vikings jumped us,
Yeah,
took JJ.
but I mean, I really don't care because we're set either way.
I mean, either way, we're getting a good player.
We're getting him. Hopefully, if he doesn't screw this draft up here, Goody. I'll swear, he does some things that just annoy you. Like you never expect.
He does
that guy.
do some totally random things that you're like,
Exactly.
And they work out about what 75% of the time.
It does.
yeah. I mean, he knows what he's doing, but
I mean, he makes
In
bad
the-
choices.
in the
just
moment,
like
it's kinda
any
like-
exec will, but I
They're
mean,
gonna drop
most,
Oh, they're
he makes
happy.
a lot
They're
more
taking
good
Arnold,
choices
for
than
sure.
bad.
they're taking Arnold.
Yeah.
I know
They're
it.
taking
I just
Arnold.
know it.
They gave up a third round pick. That was it. They gave up a third round pick. That was about it for the Lions.
Trade for them.
If the Packers
Really?
thought
Was
that,
it a pick swap
that
in a
it-
third round?
that they were gonna,
No, it was just
Did
Packers
they
thought
trade
they were gonna lose
29
their
in a
guy
third?
in this, they would have
yeah,
jumped up.
29 and a third.
Okay, so
I don't
Dallas
think Goots.
Dallas
Yeah.
got 29.
I don't think
Yeah.
Goots. worried
Okay,
about
I was
this at
like,
all.
what do you mean they
No.
only trade a third?
No.
I'm pretty sure Goot probably had
Okay,
3 or
okay,
4 guys on his list for this spot, and 4 of them
Cody
are there before
Goffington?
this pick.
That's the
And he's
stupidest
just
jersey I've
fine.
ever seen.
Hey, maybe the Lions will reach because they reached last year a couple times.
They did.
Yeah,
Reached some random ass player.
I mean, yeah.
Jack
Yeah, they could-
Campbell.
Graham Barton.
hey, you get another stud on the offensive line to protect Goff.
They
He's
just
better when he's not
paid
under pressure.
Sewell, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
but depth at the O line
the
is
others,
massive.
who
Any of
else
those
they
guys
got?
go down, Goff's in trouble, and that's not good.
Pretty good at O line. I don't know.
I know, but you get someone to go down, and
Nah, it's gonna be a defense. It's gonna be a
It's a
quarterback.
defensive
That is
back.
the stupidest jersey ever.
Arnold right now, they're all like happy and they got Arnold. It's Arnold.
absolutely.
Come on.
Yep. Damn it.
It's a good pick for Detroit. That's tough for y'all.
I mean, we still got a great draft board.
Oh yeah, we got great. I mean, DeJean, Martin,
Yeah, we got DeJean.
McKinstry.
Best case scenario for us was the
Any of those
we know we're
players are
going
great.
to be Arnold, so.
Hey, Cooper DeJean is right there, Goody. Go
Here's
take
the thing. Here's the thing, though. You see a guy drop that far, and you
got it.
just didn't get him. That hurt.
Yeah,
I don't care
it
who
does
you
hurt
are.
a little bit.
Cooper and
'cause,
Kool-Aid probably.
you know, we
would've
were all
been here.
very excited
That was
about Arnold
that was
dropping.
probable, but seeing Arnold drop and then it's just
Yeah.
he
Lions
was
are
the
like,
number one
nah, we'll take
cornerback.
him.
He was the
But
number
I
one
mean,
quarterback in the
like,
draft.
if Goot was so like set on him
he was
being the
worried about
guy
it,
and it was this
he would've
close,
traded
he
up.
would have moved. He would have moved up to grab him instead of the Lions.
Absolutely.
We have so much more draft capital that we could have traded if we wanted this guy this badly.
You're right. If
There-
Goot
he's-
really wanted him, yeah,
He would have gone and got him.
we
if he
could have
was-
got him with. I
'cause
mean,
we've done
how
that
many
before.
third round
He
picks do
would've-
we have? I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
yeah. If he wanted him, he would have got him. He's gonna
Yeah.
be fine with
That's
Cooper.
okay. That's okay.
Or,
Cooper, Barton, McKinstry.
yeah.
We got
Like I
there's
said,
great
he
players
probably
right there.
he probably had 4 or 5 guys that were on his list of. I hope they're still there, and
Yeah.
they were all there until right now.
Damn. I mean, it is disappointing that we're not getting Terry and Arnold because that guy's he's special. But
certified stud.
it's all right. I mean, we good. I mean, Cooper DeJean fits really well because he can move to safety.
Better be better than Alabama.
He can move to safety. He can play slot. He can play anywhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, we have another 5-minute thing here before the draft picks.
Oh,
announced.
jeez. Hurry up.
I was gonna say.
I thought they did this shit in like the 3rd and 4th rounds.
They usually do.
Yeah. I think they just want more eyes on it this time.
Yeah.
Try to make it look like they're making a difference.
Yeah.
Like they care.
Terry and Arnold.
Right.
Damn, I wish I could get good grades and just go there.
What the? My camera just literally popped out of nowhere. That's just
Damn, Tyrion, you were one pick away from winning the Super Bowl, bro. Sorry.
You spent the wrong team. Sorry, bro.
Real ouchie, bro.
Instead, just another Iowa boy's going to go win one.
Yep. Yep. Hey. We're on the clock. Let's go.
Let's go.
Right here, boys. Right here. Let's go.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Go, Pack. Go.
Go.
Here we go. Come on.
Come on, baby.
Here we go.
Come on,
And when
baby.
we trade back, I'm going to be slightly upset.
I swear to God,
Oh, my God.
if Zach Cruz just ruined this for me, I swear to God.
Or like SCB. I mean,
Zach Cruz said we're getting Jordan
Zach-
Morgan, offensive
Oh.
tackle from Arizona.
Yeah. Don't tell me.
I'm not. No, I don't know anything.
Okay.
Is he trolling or is he serious?
I don't know, but
Come on now. All right. No
When you
spoilers.
see these defensive
No spoilers.
tackles fall all the way,
There's no way.
All right, so who's our pick here? I think it's the gene for me.
I'm going Cooper. I'm sticking with Cooper or Grant Barham. I'm going Cooper here.
I'm hoping that Zach's post was not.
all of them. Matt Schneidman, Albert Breer,
All of
they're
them?
all,
All
they
of
all
them?
said we.
Okay, well. I mean, I'm not mad about it, but I'm a little bit disappointed.
You saw what it was?
Yeah.
Probably Barton.
It's gonna be exactly like I said. We're gonna be like all excited.
Jordan
We're
Morgan.
gonna have all these guys available. We're gonna take an offensive lineman.
Well, I wanted offensive lineman.
I mean, it's
I know.
great.
I'm not gonna be
It's
upset
great, but
about
just
it.
seeing
I'm
these
not gonna be
defensive
upset
backs
about
fall, it's
offensive
kind of
linemen.
But
painful.
it's situationally.
I didn't want Barton of the
Like
of
in
the
all
ball.
these,
Yeah,
in
the
all
picks
these mocks
in
that are
instantly
big,
here.
a lot
They,
of
like,
backs
Yeah.
and talent are gone. So,
What-
I don't know. I mean,
what do you say? We
maybe,
got
maybe
how
their
many
number
picks until
one.
our next?
We're at 41,
What
so
if-
9
what
in the
if-
second round.
What if one of these guys is still gonna fall to us?
Yeah, I don't know.
What if they
I've
what if they
seen
trade
I've
up?
seen people
Yeah.
say that Cooper's going to fall, but I don't believe that. I don't
Well,
know.
I
and
think this is considered
safeties,
falling right now. He
you
was
can
the third
find
best player available at 14.
Barton's
you can
only
find a good
21.
safety. Yeah, you can find a good safety in round 2 and 3 right now. So
Why
I
do these
mean,
why do these asshole fucking beat reporters spoil it? But
That's the
wait,
worst.
I don't understand it.
Shut
That's
up.
bullshit to me. They need to stop.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's kind of. I
Like,
wish
we
they'd,
watched
they'd get a handle
we watched
on
the
that.
draft to see it
We
happen.
watched
live,
the
not to
draft
see your shit.
every freaking pick, and then my phone blows up with our pick 10 minutes before it gets called.
Yeah,
Shut up.
it is really annoying.
Jeremy, you just said to me, I'm home. Listen to this crowd go wild for you. How do you want to introduce yourself to the city of Detroit?
I just want to say Detroit. Y'all gonna start,
I'm not a fan of him going to Detroit.
I'm home, man. I'm home.
I just don't like that at all.
Hey, these fans gonna be crazy, man. Golly.
Luke, you see that comment there
Which one?
in the chat?
No, I didn't.
Dylan says Luke's got to work in the morning.
Damn.
I do.
What's up, Bill?
7. We're good. I'll be all right.
Top available player, Cooper, Worthy. Barton's third best available.
I mean, they said that Morgan's number 2 guard in the draft. So I mean,
Yeah.
We lost Jeremy. Let me get back in. After you, Jeremy.
All right, I'm back. Cool. All right.
All right, it hasn't been spoiled for me yet, but I'm thinking it's Barden from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it is. From well, that's what we're all kind of seeing on Twitter, even though it sucks that it got released early. But I mean, like Nick just texted me. He's like, "Hey, what if they still move back into the first round? We got so much draft capital."
I hope that would severely help my mood right now. Because Jordan Morgan would have been there in the second round. What the?
Yeah.
Pick is
Really? I don't think you're right.
What's that, Mike?
I don't think you're right.
That's what every Packer beat writer is saying right now.
Come on, boys.
I hope I'm
like
wrong.
that.
I hope you're wrong.
I freaking hope I'm wrong. When I see the biggest reporters saying
They posted all his stats.
Don't look at your phone because that's not it.
I hate it. I know. I hate it.
I don't know if it's any better, but it's not it.
God,
I mean, I put my phone on mute, trying not to see it, and it just still gets you.
I've been hearing guys because I looked at it. I just don't know who it is.
This guy, he led the SEC in interceptions. He's got ball production. He's got like I love this player.
Wow, Detroit! Look at that, all that green and gold.
Interception in the National Football League.
Never seen so much green and gold in the city of Detroit, man. I love it.
Except for when the Lions sucked.
Yeah, Jordan Morgan, man.
Yeah, it's quite official.
Take it to the house, Terry on Arnold. Why don't you? What a way to introduce yourself to Detroit. I love that kid.
Look at that Packers fan.
I didn't wear my pink suit tonight. That would have been
D-Box
Lions fans laughing at us, bro. Lions fans
Hey, Goot knows what he's doing. You gotta believe in Goot.
I'm not gonna complain about it.
No, I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm not complaining about it. It's just how it felt kind of made it hurt a little
I
bit.
still think
I am because our team has been so fine with getting offensive linemen in the third to fifth round. I don't.
That's why it kind of stings a little bit because
we're not
fans are shocked.
We're not thin.
I mean, unless Goot thinks that he can be an all-pro tackle. I mean, we found those late rounds.
Not take.
I mean, I'm not mad about it.
Not take Kool-Aid McKinstry. Not take anyone else. I mean, Jordan Morgan is a pretty great guy, but still.
I mean, though, I doubt it, but those guys could fall. I don't see it, but they could fall, man.
I think there's something up his
15
sleeve.
picks
We got the
away.
9th pick in the second round, and all these thirds, they could still move up. I think some of these guys are falling.
They could still move up to like 34 or 33 and grab one of those guys that
Until
might
that
still
happens,
be
I'm
there.
pissed. Until that happens.
I mean, I'm not pissed. I'm just with how the
you
with
don't
how
have to
everything.
be. I am.
No. You can be pissed all you want.
I
that's
mean, I'm
fine.
not.
But it's just how the draft board fell. However, all these studs fell. It's kind of like, and you know that we always find those offensive linemen and later in the draft, and they're always surprisingly good. It's like,
I mean, I like the pick, but I'm disappointed though. I mean,
well, we were pretty excited there for about 20 minutes.
What's it going to cost to get back into the first?
I mean, like we said, we got 11
that we already
10
planned on
picks
using.
A second next year and a second this year. Getting the first round again.
That we planned on using already. That's my point. Is you say you say we could still trade up for them when we didn't even have to at all.
No, but if they, I don't know. I guess I'm not one of the scouts. I can't tell you, man. Jeez. Jesus.
But apparently he tore his ACL in 2022, which I don't love because
Great.
Derek Sherrard, that was his issue.
Now,
The Buccaneers jumped right
so-
on that.
Now you
Awesome.
see
Makes
them
all
taking
the
a
fucking
tackle.
sense.
You see them taking a tackle. So are they replacing Zach Tom so Zach Tom can go to center, and Josh Myers goes to
No, I
guard?
think he's going left tackle.
I don't know.
I don't know.
By the
Boy, the
way,
Buccaneers
Bakhtiari is
wasted
still
no
free
time.
agent. He is, right? No one's picked him
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, he didn't
Nobody's
retire. He
grabbing
just
him
got
yet.
released, and nobody's picked him up.
And the Jets took an offensive tackle, so
I don't think
doesn't
he's
sound
going to
good
New
there.
York. No,
Not going to New York.
he's a viability.
I feel bad for D-Bach. That's just so disappointing. He doesn't tear that knee up, we win the Super Bowl.
This is what an airplane house is supposed to be.
Man, that was a brutal buildup of excitement for Arnold and Desheen.
It's literally a typical
I
Packers
was
draft.
kind of saying it too. I was
There's
just
always
like,
someone
we're
there.
getting so excited, and then we're just gonna get kicked in the sack.
Exactly. Just terrible.
Yeah. It's the
And that
typical
happens
Packers
every year.
draft. Like
It
it's
is
not.
every
I
year.
mean, where it's probably not a bad pick. He looks
not.
like he's a good pick, but
Yeah.
there's so much talent there, like top end
Yeah.
talent.
I mean,
Where we're
yeah,
like,
exactly.
I mean, come on, you can take this guy, take this guy, take this guy, and then it's like,
yeah,
oh,
it's not
yeah.
it's not a bad pick at all. But
They must have been very confident he was not going to be there at the 9th spot. in
they must
round
be
two.
very confident that he's gonna be a very good tackle because you're not gonna pass up DeJean or McKinstry. No. I don't know. Damn. David Bakhtiari loves the pick.
Of course he does. He's an offensive tackle.
I'm still
not trade down,
just
though?
hoping
Buccaneers, Graham Barton.
That was another guy I liked on my board.
Why not trade down if you really want him, though? Unless you think the Buccaneers are going to get him.
I don't know why we didn't. I'm confused why we didn't trade down to like 29 or something.
Yeah.
He would have been there.
He would have absolutely been there. Unless they thought that Bucks wanted him and they didn't want Barton.
Could be what it is.
Literally, it was him or Barton still. Like, dude.
You got to think the Packers would have
I mean,
taken Arnold if they didn't trade up the line.
Yeah, if Arnold doesn't go, I'm sure. Man, I mean, it's not a sexy pick by any means, but if he's solid and we don't hear his name very often, it could become a great pick. But we'll see about that. Only time will tell now.
Yeah.
Hey, if he keeps Jordan Love clean, I'm all for it.
I follow that too, but you had other guys on the board here that
I know.
That's annoying.
It stings. It definitely stings. There's no question about that because, I mean, we've said it multiple times already in the stream. We always find really good offensive line talent
That's
later.
the thing.
That's what makes it hurt.
That's the thing. I'm not
That's what makes
against
it hurt.
linemen getting drafted in the first round. Not at all. But the Packers are so good and prestigious at getting linemen, really good all-pro linemen in the 3rd or 5th round.
I mean,
why?
I mean, even like you
last
look at David Bakhtiari, he was on track for Hall of Fame career until he got injured.
The
He
last
wasn't a first round pick. I
example,
mean, come on.
like Mike or Jeremy had mentioned, Derek Sherrod was
Yeah.
a complete, utter, fucking
Yeah.
terrible pick.
Yeah, that was a terrible pick.
To be fair, though, I mean, I don't think we should compare the two. I mean, they're two different.
No,
players,
absolutely
of course.
not.
But what scares me is that ACL issue because that's exactly what happened with Eric Sherrod. He had issues with injuries in college, and obviously his injury was very, unique and very tragic injury he had. But
All right, no,
that's the risk. Wow. By the way,
let me back up.
For draft pick.
Let me back up. Let me back up. I'm not saying Jordan Morgan isn't a good player or a good pick. When it happened and how it happened is what's pissing me off.
Right.
Like we talked about, how the board fell is what also kind of makes it sting a lot.
Yeah, what you just said there is exactly what most of us said when they traded up for Love. Like, I'm not saying it was a bad pick, but we didn't like where they did it.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
The Packers seem to do that a lot.
And I mean, we obviously knew that they needed an
Super Bowls
offensive
has that
lineman.
gotten
but-
us in the past
Damn.
10 years.
Yeah.
It's gonna always just remain pretty good at something.
Hey,
or do
Max
we
Melton's
want
still
to
on the
be
board though
elite?
for later.
Yeah, just keep moving down the board here. I mean,
Yeah,
Buffalo's going to take one of those guys. Arizona, I don't know what.
We're going to get safety in maybe late second round, third round. Maybe we'll find a defensive back somewhere in there too, but I don't know.
Cardinals pick is in instantly.
Maybe they weren't convinced that. Maybe they were looking for a safety more than anything, rather than a CB, and they weren't fully convinced that Cooper was going to be a good safety.
How fast these last two picks have come in. Like,
we need a young CB.
These teams are
I don't care
sitting here.
who you are.
Yeah, I'm not
these
arguing
teams are
that.
sitting
I
here
mean, we
We
like,
need a young, cute
holy shit, these
cornerback.
guys
I mean,
are available.
Valentine is the future. That's it.
I mean, he's young, but it's also he's such a late round pick that he's a wild card.
Exactly.
We need that someone that's like, okay, we know
We
that
need
they're
one
going to
that's a
consistently
dog.
play. I mean, Valentine is a dog, but how is that going to keep happening? I mean, he played really well for the most part, but is he going to continue that? That's the issue. Is a consistency there from a player that was drafted so late? We'll see. We'll see.
I talked to someone at Duke about it, Joel, and they said if he goes to the NFL,
Now I'm
Furious Robinson. Oh shit, yeah, I'm surprised. That's a good pick.
now I'm itching to
pick
see
for
what
the
happens
Cardinals.
tomorrow for sure.
I wonder if Goody makes a trade. Yeah, I wonder if Goody makes a trade in the second round to like try to get up like a little close, like not the first pick, but like the second pick move up.
I mean,
I'm not counting him out of getting into this again yet.
Yeah.
I mean, because we're already at we're the pick number 9.
Yeah.
In the second round. I mean, it wouldn't take that much
Buffalo's
to drop
gonna
a few
take
of those.
So Buffalo's going to take Cooper or Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
I mean,
probably
Packers. They could still get up in here if they really wanted to.
I mean, if they really wanted to, they're not going to do it, but they could. They have the draft capital to do
Here's
it.
the thing. With the way the draft board falls, and this is how you always got to look at it, is yes, you could trade up. Why would any of those teams want to?
True.
Yeah.
Trade out.
I mean, unless their guy's not there, though. That's the thing. I mean,
but yeah, my point. That's what I'm saying. There's like how many BPAs right now that are like, why would you pass up on them?
oh no,
Only the Packers would
sure,
pass up on
sure,
them.
but I mean, it's just, yeah. I mean, maybe the Niners.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be surprised if anybody traded out at this point, but the talent gap between now and 41 isn't that large. So we're going to still find a stud in that range. For sure. To be fair, a draft is, to me, it's made or broken by day 2, feels like to me. But
100%.
I mean, obviously,
100%.
day 1 is important,
No,
but day 2
I
is
agree.
very, very massive.
I
Find
agree.
those gems.
I'm not
I
giving
get
up
it,
on
Brett.
the draft.
I get it.
I'm not giving up on the draft overall. I'm not like I'm not like gonna piss and moan for the next 2 days.
Yeah.
Well, I just situationally, I can't believe that was the pick.
It was lining up perfectly.
You could have been there
to
at
get one of
the
the
ninth
best
one in the
defensive
second
backs.
round, dude.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. He could have been there at 41 for sure. I mean, like, very possible.
You still had
Yeah.
Barton on the draft board.
And I mean, this offensive line draft class is pretty solid. So it's like we could have easily found something very good in the 3rd or 4th if we really wanted to. That
You know
deep.
what? I bet if all of those guys, all of those offensive linemen didn't go in like the top half of the first round, and it was a little bit deeper right now. But then
the defensive backs would have been gone already. So we would have taken offensive line anyway. I think offensive line might have been the whole thing from the beginning. Might have been Goots.
Blame the
except for maybe
Falcons.
Arnold.
The Falcons screwed everybody. It's always the
Falcons
Falcons.
can just go away, just leave.
28-3, you idiots.
Anyone else
they
surprised
suck.
how long Buffalo's taking to make this pick?
KC on the clock.
Traded.
Traded with Kansas City.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Wow.
Wide receiver, maybe? I don't know.
The Bills
I
traded
thought
Kansas City.
Buffalo
Wait, no,
Why
didn't
would
they
you-
lose
why would you
Reed
do that?
or someone? Didn't they just lose
I
Reed?
thought Buffalo would be all over this shit.
Yeah.
I thought Buffalo would say, "Screw the Chiefs."
Didn't they just
They've
lose
gotten rid
Reed?
of
This
how
is
much of their
DB.
secondary. Like,
This is DB for sure.
yeah, it is.
Is it?
It's got to be.
They lost what's his name?
I can't believe
They
Buffalo.
re-signed
Buffalo
Snead,
is.
didn't they?
We were just talking about how Buffalo got rid of Hyde and everyone
Yeah.
else there to say cut
Maybe
money.
they
in the
think Cooper's
secondary.
gonna
No,
drop him,
L'Jarius
yeah.
Sneed. Yeah, he signed with the Titans.
Oh, he did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they lost Sneed.
Well, they traded
I was
him.
I didn't
saying
think he-
Reed.
So
Or
this
they
has got to
traded,
be.
They
This
traded
has
him
gotta
to
be
the
Cooper
Titans.
they traded him. I
Oh,
thought.
I didn't realize that. I thought that he resigned, but I must have
No,
forgotten.
yeah, I was like, they lost.
So yeah,
somebody.
they're definitely
I kept saying
taking
Reed,
either
but I meant
Cooper
Sneed.
or McKinstry then for sure. No
Yeah.
question about it.
All right. So the good thing I've seen from that I'm hearing from Jordan Morgan is he had an RAS score of 9.24. He's
Yep.
versatile and can play tackle and guard. So that's
Yep.
that's good for us.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't like the situational, but the player I like him.
But he's
I
still
have
gonna be a good
no
pick,
doubt
though.
he could be a really good offensive tackle. I
Yeah.
hate
Hey, well-
when it happened.
We're
Yeah.
let's discuss this 2 years from now when he's an All Pro.
I just got
And
that
2 Super Bowls
notification on my
in.
phone that said,
Dude, I will
the-
gladly look back and be like, what an idiot.
Oh,
the instant
absolutely.
To
grade
myself.
on
To
the
myself.
I just got a notification that says grade of Packers Jordan Morgan draft pick is A+.
But all
That
right,
seems
that's fair.
aggressive, but okay, cool.
But-
I'm cool.
I think so
But-
too,
But Cooper DeJean, Kool-Aid McKinstry, they better be
They would have been A
busts.
pluses as well.
No, they better be busts or I'm gonna be pissed.
but yeah.
Yeah. Our scouting department better have gotten this one right, because otherwise they're
I
gonna
don't
be a
care
lot
how
of pissed
good an
off
offensive
fans.
tackle is if you miss out on an all-pro
Yeah.
defensive back potential.
Especially with the new scheme that we're gonna have.
Yeah.
Halfley, dude. I thought
Maybe
he was
Vikings will-
stoked to get
Hey,
a guy like
maybe
that. man.
Halfley has a few guys that he thinks is gonna fall. That are just like, these guys are the dudes. Let's do this. I mean, I don't know, man. It's tough. I mean, we were damn excited there for about 20 minutes.
I know.
I was itching to hear that Terry and Arnold or Cooper DeJean or Kool-Aid as
Lions. You know what the worst part is? I bet if the Lions didn't trade up and the Cowboys took like Barton or something, I
bet we would've taken
still
Arnold.
would have taken Jordan Morgan.
I don't know. Barton, if he would have gone, I think Arnold would have been. I don't know, but
No, if Arnold, DeJean, and McKinstry were all there at 25, I still think it would have done.
probably.
Yeah,
Probably. That sounds
And
great, Goot.
I would have been even more pissed off than I am right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
With the number 1 defensive back on the board, that would have been even worse.
Oh my god!
Damn. I mean,
I'll tell you
It's a
what,
good
if
pick, but-
Jordan Morgan ends up becoming this all-pro and freaking 6 or 7 or however many linemen were taken
The
before him,
next
that's
Bakhtiari.
impressive.
that would be pretty crazy.
That's impressive then.
But I mean, we've done it before with later round picks, so I mean,
And that's like literally my point.
that's why it hurts so much. I know. I feel that.
When's the last time a defensive back from the 3rd round on became an all-pro?
Been a while.
My point is it doesn't happen often.
Yeah,
Doesn't
that's
happen
true.
as much. That's for sure.
Offensive linemen, often. QBs, not really. Running backs, often. Wide receivers, often. I don't like where we picked. I don't.
Yeah, it seemed like a little bit of a struggle.
And I said this. I say
Richard
this
Sherman
every
was a
year.
5th round pick.
I say this every year, and I said this last year too. I don't know why we mock offensive linemen in the 1st round when we consistently hit the 3rd or 5th round.
Ooh.
Yeah, Richard Sherman was a 5th round pick.
Oh, well,
Sherman was.
Yep.
no, I just found out who the Chiefs
Dime a
got.
dozen.
Just
No,
found
absolutely, I agree.
Was it Dean?
I
No.
he was the first one I thought of that I thought
Wide
Possibly
receiver,
was.
Mike. Wide
Worthy.
receiver.
That's what I told you, Worthy.
Wow.
He's the next Tyreek Hill of speed.
Worthy?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Speed wise.
fast.
He had what do you have? Like
fast.
a 4.31 or something like that? He had like a fastest time.
No, he had a 4.2.
Oh, 4.2.
Sounds like Jordan Morgan is like a really, really great teammate.
That's good.
Sounds like he's a very big time Packer type of personality.
That's good.
Just from what I'm reading here, sounds like he's like really good in the locker room, really good in the weight room. He's like a natural leader. So it sounds like he's a Packer through and through. So I guess that would make some sense then. Sounds like a good guy to have there.
Super Bowl champs. Host of last year's draft.
I'll be right back.
The life-changing wishes that Make-A-Wish grants. One important wish was requested by a young man by the name of Justin Laverne, who was diagnosed with renal failure at age 15 and received a kidney transplant from his father just last year. Justin's love for football and the Chiefs got him through those treatments. Please welcome Justin to the stage, whose wish is to announce the first-round draft pick for his beloved Kansas City Chiefs. I'd like all of you to join me in cheering on Justin as his wish comes true.
Max. The MHJ and Kyler Murray first look.
Yep.
I mean, we knew Patrick was gonna get a weapon. Right?
Yeah.
2024 NFL draft.
I'm just surprised they didn't try and
he's been
trade
missing
up to get,
Tyreek so
neighbors
much.
or something.
I mean, yeah, ever since Tyreek left, I mean,
You could just tell that was a missing. Just spread the field at least. At the very
the
least.
offense was just missing that piece. Like it was just like,
yeah.
Apparently, Jordan Morgan allowed 14 pressures over 477 pass block snaps in 2023.
yeah.
He's 22 years old too.
Yeah. He hits all the metrics for a draft pick by Goot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had since 2022, 880 pass blocking snaps, 31 quarterback pressures allowed, 3 sacks allowed.
He sounds good.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah. I mean, the more I think about it, the more I feel good about it.
I feel like that's us Packer fans like every year of the draft. You think you're gonna get someone, but hey, I mean it works out. It works out in the long run.
How's he in run blocking?
True. I hate that I care so fucking much because I know it's never gonna be.
I'll be back again.
Who was it that said? Who was it that said? It was gonna be someone that we, or if we had to predict, it was gonna be someone that no one had on our radars.
Me.
Didn't somebody say Jordan Morgan?
I didn't say Jordan
Morgan.
All right, that's good. No. All right, who's?
Check it out.
I wonder who Dallas will take.
Yeah, I don't see us trading back in. Baltimore, San Francisco.
Baltimore, they'll probably go O-line. They need help there.
Yeah, dude, get Lamar some protection. Jeez.
Yeah, that'd be smart.
John just texted us, Jeremy. He wants us to trade back up for Cooper. I think that's
No, I don't like Cooper. Cooper, no, I'm not a huge fan of Cooper. No, don't. I don't like Adrian Cooper. Oh, Cooper DeJean, yes, but I'm saying Adrian Cooper. That's what I thought he meant.
Adrian Cooper's gonna be there at 41 or 58, I'm sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not trading back up from Cooper. I mean, you can go ahead and do it, but Goody will not do it. I know him.
No, he's not gonna do it. No way.
And they did it for
Another
Darnell
offensive tackle,
Another
and
offensive
it's
tackle.
not Barton.
Wow.
Wow, Tyler Guyton.
Ooh,
Yeah, he's a good player.
I am going to the Ravens. I did my homework on him. He was pretty good.
I heard a lot of people saying that the Packers should take him.
Yeah.
I thought
That
that
was
was
what do you call it? Herman's pick. Did he just drop the?
Yeah.
Did he drop the card?
Great job.
Yeah, Andy Herman, he really liked Guyton. Hey, I mean, McKinstry and DeJean, they might drop. Niners are going to take DeJean. DeJean and McKinstry will be 31 and 32.
Nah, Baltimore's got to take Graham Barton here.
Yeah. I'm saying McKinstry and DeJean are going to go 31 32.
I thought Graham Barton already went.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yep.
No, he hasn't yet.
Buccaneers took Barton, I thought.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, it was a Bucks.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I missed that. Jeez. Sorry, I was so pissed at our pick.
Yeah, you're so pissed you didn't even realize the Bucks picked.
Let me reiterate. I'm
He's pissed at the
he
situation.
could be a really good offensive tackle. I just think there's other Packers are so good at accomplishing that elsewise. And just with the draft board, I can't believe.
I mean, unlimited when it comes to upside. But he steps up to the scratch line every time. We watch that in the Senior Bowl.
Whatever.
Certain players come back and do it again.
Maybe I'll get over it.
You won't.
I won't until I see what the two picks are in the second round.
Yeah.
It's going to heavily weigh on what happens.
In at guard, because he's been playing guard and tackle. They want to keep him.
The thing is with this pick is when you pick an offensive tackle like this, that just means like your second round picks better hit on your holes, linebacker and defensive back.
Yeah.
That just means we have to hit those two.
Yep.
Because if we don't, then it's like, okay, now we're getting in the third, fourth, and fifth round. Great.
Yeah.
You mean where we could have gotten an offensive lineman or three? Great. We have how many third round picks? 3?
I can see him trade up for a second up top of them.
Yeah, I hope we don't have to give up too much.
Yeah.
Because in hindsight, we wouldn't have had to have. We just made the pick.
Yeah.
Jordan's going to be blocking for Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 Jordans. Great.
Well, they're talking about Cooper the Gene.
Yeah.
No, it'd be the Raven pick there. It would be Raven pick.
I bet you that's where he goes.
My friend would be very happy.
There's so many good tweets right now.
I know they're great.
No, they're not.
No? Where they go? All line? What position, Mike?
Wiggins.
Oh, that's good.
You watch, we're still gonna get one of these guys somehow.
Probably.
Jordan Morgan was PFF's 5th highest graded offensive tackle in college football in 2023 and 8th highest in 2022. So he's consistent too.
That's good.
Yeah. Not a one-off.
Gotta fix. All right, Ravens.
Jordan Morgan, quote from Jordan Morgan: "Put me at guard, put me at tackle. It doesn't matter."
Ooh,
Nice.
love to see them.
So he's confident too.
Yep. Confident, cocky, proven.
Love it.
You put him at right guard.
I don't know, man.
It depends if you want to move Zach Tom.
It really depends. That's what I mean. If you want to move Zach Tom to a spot that they think that he's going to be either an All-Pro or Hall of Famer, put him at right tackle. I don't know. It's really hard to say.
Left tackle.
I feel like Rashid's got the job.
I think
that's
he's
just
got
a
the
lot
job.
to ask, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. it's really time. Time will tell. It's really hard to say what's gonna happen there.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Nate
I think
Wiggins.
a lot of these guys are interchangeable in a lot of spots, so that's great.
Nate Wiggins to Baltimore. Intercepted Drake May twice. That was one of their nuggets. It's like they're in the NFL now. He's accomplished nothing. So Johnny Wilson. Shout out.
Max. Jordan Morgan has tattoos of Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, and Pennywise because he loves horror movies.
That's awesome.
That's dope.
173 pounds was a little startling. He got to his pro and he was back up over 180, so that was encouraging.
Are his tattoos gonna block Montez Sweat?
Absolutely.
All of his movements, he keeps his eyes on the quarterback. Watch this speed to close here. He can close down that space, that catch up, that makeup speed. He's got it big time. The effort to chase plays down. He did it twice. You'll see them both right here. Forced the fumble at the 1 yard line. Here he's against North Carolina. Another one. Phenomenal effort to chase that play down.
Nate Wiggins is going to be a good player, I think.
He was that third cornerback that I forgot his name. Which, no discredit to him. I just was literally having a brain fart, and I've had one too many of these.
Sure.
Picks to go. San Francisco already 5 minutes into being on the clock in the field.
Who's San Fran going to go?
Defensive line. I feel like with that because they released Eric Armstead. They have Hargrave, but Kinlaw has not been fantastic. They lost Chase Young, but he's edge. So I would say defensive line because that 49ers defense is great unless they go O-line because that's another need for the 49ers. But I think more defensive line because you got to preserve that defense while you can.
Yeah. Man, some of these posts about how shocked these Packers fans are, it's pretty funny.
I mean, can you be shocked? Like, I mean, I understand you can be like, oh well, kind of shocked. We can't be shocked that the Packers did something like this.
No, I mean, I'm not shocked that it happened. It's just kind of like, damn.
It can be like, we're disappointed a little bit, like not a lot, but a little bit. Not surprised though.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not. I shouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Pissed and confused, but whatever.
Dazed and confused.
Good evening. Tonight we have Pride of West Africa, the greatest idea.
All right.
You certainly don't win. You certainly don't win any off-season arguments.
No, we never do ever.
We loaded up and we got this. What'd you guys do?
But then they just suck and we're good, so it worked. But
apparently, Grossi's line won.
And then we end up
Packers
with
never pick who y'all want them to pick. That's why I knew they weren't picking Cooper.
And then we end up with the top 5 offensive line in the league.
Yeah. And Jordan Love throwing 41 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Great. What's the other team doing? Or our fucking secondary?
They'll be
our linebackers that can't keep up on
we'll get a good linebacker.
We have new defensive.
That's what I'm saying.
So
like, I will not be okay until the second round is a freaking hit.
I know.
No, Brett. The next 2 days, it's just going to be hit after hit after hit after hit. Just watch.
I hope so.
It's
otherwise
gonna be.
Brett is going to lose his mind.
Lose it. EP1 of that next podcast. I'm gonna be great, dude.
So the draft was in Detroit, so we're gonna name the first episode for the next season. Lose it.
Wait.
Lose it.
Oh.
Classic. That classic there. I would like that.
Witty, Luke. Good one.
Hey.
Eminem was there too to start the draft.
I kind of knew that, Brett.
He's like, "What's up, Detroit? Yeah, man."
Yeah. Sometimes the dad jokes just flow, man.
Well, I sure hope they do now because you got all the.
Oh, weird.
What's Grossi saying?
Good question.
I guess he's live. Is he live?
Yeah, he's live.
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is.
Yeah.
Ricky Purcell, huh? Wow.
Ugh. Andy Herman posted a video of Jordan Morgan getting beaten, and I'm like, dude, come on.
I'm blocked by that fella.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you are.
Niners are taking Ricky Purcell, wide receiver, Florida.
That's shocking.
Very, because he's
I didn't
not a first round pick.
I thought it would be maybe Mitchell for from the not the corner.
Get rid of Ayuk.
Yeah, obviously. Wait, Niners picked up Gamble?
Yeah, they picked him up.
I forgot. I didn't. I
Yeah.
forgot. Actually, I do remember hearing that now. Yeah, that's right.
They just
got
doing
Campbell and
smart.
Chase Young, or not Chase Young. They lost Chase Young.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was a rental.
He's a New Orleans.
Yeah, he's at New Orleans. He signed a 1-year deal with them for like 10.
Yeah, prove it
million.
deal or whatever. Yeah, right.
10 million.
Yeah.
I was surprised that
All right. Well,
they were talking about maybe shopping Ayuk or Debo.
right.
I feel like
I think
shopping
they are
Debo would
now.
be a good choice for them because he's at that point in that age where, like you watch the game against the Packers and it's like, like, oh my God, he had a couple good plays and then injured. And it's always, he gets injured a lot now at this age. I think getting rid of him is probably best for them.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, when he's at 100%, he's still amazing, but that's not happening that much anymore.
Bill Belichick on Jordan Morgan. Jordan Morgan's a high quality player and he's very smart. He's a good football player and he's got a good future. All right. All right. Belichick approved, I guess.
All right. So we got 9 picks. All right, so Buffalo is the only team we really worry about CB wise, and then we have hope for second round.
Yeah, and then we have literally 9 picks to hope.
Yeah.
Panthers have 2 picks in that category too.
Yeah. 41-58, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you got. I mean, yeah, because we got that. Trying to see. Yeah, so Panthers, Patriots, Cardinals, Commanders, Chargers, Tennessee, Carolina again, then Washington again, and then Green Bay.
I mean, Kool-Aid or Cooper could be there at that point.
They
Brett's just like, fuck you guys.
Oh, never mind. We got trade. Panthers made a trade.
Wow.
Panthers.
Yeah.
So they'll make their first pick of the night, even though they made the worst.
Dude, imagine being a Bills fan.
I'd be so mad.
You trade 24, get 29, then you trade 29 to get out of the first.
Damn.
Don't even make a pick.
Yeah.
Damn, my
Honestly,
phone's at
though,
3%.
that first pick in the second, you had the whole day to think about it. Trading or chopping around, probably better.
Oh, they keep 33, it looks like.
Did it? I don't know, because it switched.
It looks like they didn't trade 33 for it.
Double dipping?
It switched for me. It put Buffalo.
Oh, it just did. It just switched.
Okay, I was just like, "Ooh, boy, that'd be."
No, it was delayed. Yeah, it just switched. But I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Where did Buffalo go? Now
David
it says,
Tepper.
now it says they're at 33.
They traded us 5th and
So
traded 59 spots.
Traded 1 spot.
That's not bad.
And they gave a 5th for it?
Yeah, they got it. They just moved the 59 from the 6th to the 5th.
Yeah.
I think it's a
I
good
wonder.
move. You get, like I said, that first pick of the round 2 is like really useful.
You think they're gonna try and replace Chin?
Maybe.
This could be Cooper.
This could be here. They did address offensive line.
Play with Josie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Big is in.
Couple Iowa boys. Edgar and Cooper. See him popping up on the.
He's a good
Mel's
linebacker.
best available.
Yeah.
I don't see how we don't take him at 41 if he's not there.
If he's there at 41, he's a really good player, and we need him. We need someone like him.
Yeah.
Mel's got Kool-Aid at 5.
This is the Drew Brees formula. This was the city.
Oh, it was a
Drew
pick
Brees
swap,
formula.
6th and 5th.
Yeah.
You got to do everything possible to get
I was gonna say straight up, dang.
That would be freaking wild.
Get a 5th round pick just to move one spot. This is Minnesota.
That's ridiculous.
It's just like the epitome of mean and leverage.
4 picks tomorrow night.
That's crazy. That's
pretty
awesome, though.
insane. 2 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd.
Goot's going to make some trades tomorrow for sure.
Definitely.
No question about it.
So, I don't know if you guys know this guy, Wendell Ferreira or something. Apparently 3 days ago he said, I bet that the Packers like Jordan Morgan more than you do by a lot. Now he's saying that they see him as a day 1 starter at right guard.
Wow.
Yeah, so maybe he takes over for what we thought was going to be
John Ryan, right?
No, John Ryan's gone.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Walker.
Packers.
No, it left. Okay,
Ryan,
that
Ryan.
John Runyon, right?
Yeah, John Runyon's gone.
Yeah, Runyon's gone. So if it's Sean Ryan, that probably.
Yeah, because we lost 3
Okay,
guys.
I like that.
So, I mean, it's
I like that.
he fills a hole we need.
Packers
to
could get rid of a 4th or a 5th here and move up to like 35.
Panthers are taking a wide receiver. Xavier Legetti.
The G
I mean,
can phone a Green Bay where we are. They have to move up.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're getting to the point now where the chance of moving up is getting higher and higher by the second here.
Yeah.
They can afford to do it pretty easily.
Oh yeah, we have the capital to do it. I just don't think they're going to do it, which means that they're at 41.
I'll tell you what, my
There's
mood's
11
changing a little
picks
bit the
until-
farther they fall. I thought for sure both of them would be gone in the first round. Holy.
Yeah, I'm very
no
surprised.
question.
I thought they would be going. Like the way those next picks popped up, like after the Packers pick, it was like boom, pick is in. I was like, oh, there's one of them, and the
they're
next
gone.
one, no, I guess not. Next one, boom, pick is in. Didn't take them either. So I mean,
And interesting.
I gotta assume Buffalo's gonna
For
take one of
sure.
them. That's why they.
Buffalo's gonna
That's
take
why
one
they
of
moved
them.
down.
I feel like they'll take a wide receiver for.
I was just gonna say, well, yeah, they lost Gabe Davis.
Yeah, they lost. They lost Gabe.
Diggs isn't gonna be there forever.
Bills fans on Twitter are pissed that they traded away the pick to the Chiefs for the player that everyone in the Bills wanted.
Worthy
Yeah, like
sounds
I
like
also
something we
traded-
would do.
Yeah.
Because I sent it on Twitter, like the Bills moved out of that spot with Kansas City back in the day, and Kansas City got Mahomes.
Yep. Exactly. So that
right,
turned out
boys.
well.
Well, that was an interesting first round.
Yeah.
With
It was really
6 out of
interesting.
12 quarterback, sorry. And then we went to, what was it, like 16th pick overall to get the first defensive pick off the ball?
Yeah, number 15.
15.
That's
Latu.
crazy. I don't think you'll see that very often.
No, that's gonna be a
gotta
rarity for
record.
sure.
And who
That's
we were
crazy.
sure the Packers could have picked. They're on the board. We will not be doing another stream tomorrow, but maybe Cooper is a Green Bay Packer
Oof.
tomorrow.
If he's available,
I won't
We've
be.
said that before.
Yeah, we won't be
I
streaming.
won't be holding my
but
breath.
You'll still get a reaction out of me. That's for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see what our fellow X users think about this.
Yeah.
Congratulations
that's-
and welcome to Jordan Morgan. For,
Yeah.
Yeah,
coming back.
absolutely.
I mean, You could add a new player, especially somebody of age 23 out of college to the Packers. It's probably a good day. So you need to protect Jordan Love, and hopefully Morgan's the answer there.
Hopefully.
Yep. RG3 really likes that pick. I just read his post.
Ours or Leggett? For Morgan or for this guy that just got picked?
Yeah, RG3 likes the Morgan pick. He says that he's like an instant replacement for Bach.
Good.
Hope so.
All right, guys. Any last thoughts?
No, just shout out to you guys for collabing with us and hosting this. This was fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Since the inception, we've been anticipating this, and draft night's always a fun night, and I look forward to it every year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate y'all for putting this together.
Definitely.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for joining. This is something that we've been doing this for a few years, but it's been great to have you guys join and kind of formalize.
I don't know if you can hear me.
So hopefully, maybe we could do it again.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure, do something again here.
Exactly. Next year, maybe we'll do it live, like we said. We
Yeah.
I don't know. If I do it, I might be doing it from somewhere in Green Bay. So
I'm not saying, but I'm saying.
Yep. All right, guys.
All right.
You want to? Usually, we just say where you can find us. So, one guy, you want to introduce the Diehards page for anybody who may not know you, and then we'll do the same. Then we'll call it quits.
Yeah, well, anyone who came from PackReacts or another source that found our stream tonight, we're Packers Diehards. You can find us at Packers Diehards on Instagram, X, and Facebook. And we have a podcast during the season. We don't do a year round, but we will do a weekly podcast when the season starts, typically around training camp. So look forward to kickstarting that again here in a couple months, and got some merch and whatnot. So stay tuned. If you give us a follow, we'd like to follow back and interact with our fans. Any opportunity we can, but yeah.
Jeremy, you got us.
Yeah, so for us, you can find us on the Twitter here for PackReacts. Just look it up and you'll find it. We usually do a lot. We do a couple memes. We like to be very engaged with our fans on there. We usually do our shows like once a week, always on Thursday nights. Like this was pretty much our show for the week. And then you can also find me on the YouTube where I do my videos, like I did my mock draft, which lasted 4 great picks there for the first 5 minutes. Besides that, it sucked. I did have some good upset picks, right? I'll say that. I had my 5 potential Packer that could be a first-round pick. Clearly, none of that worked out because I know Jordan Morgan was a potential there for the Packers. So you can go check that out if you want to. And then also do my GOAT series of talking about every franchise and who the best player is in each franchise once a week episode. So I'll be having that out very soon, too.
All right. Thank you guys for joining. This was great. And thank you to the viewers for watching. We had over 363 people that watched at some point tonight.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you all for joining.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely catch us later. And thanks.
All right.
That was a good time.
Thank you for watching.
Go Pack,
All
go.
right. Go Pack, go.